Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Yes, yes. Happy Thursday, y'all. I really hope y'all had a great day today, okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and see who is here. 1 second. Hey Ari. Hey love. CJ the cat in the building. Hey CJ. Hey, darling. Happy Friday. Thursday. It might be Friday where some of y'all are, but it's still Thursday over here. Again, I hope you guys are okay, having a good day. Let me go ahead and do my little 1-2 with the announcements, and then we will get right into it, okay? All right, so here is my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available, as well as Cash App, all right? Memberships also available. Or you can energetically support the channel for me by just hitting that like button, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. Okay, I would so greatly appreciate that alone. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can always send it to this email or send it to my social media, okay? That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Yes, yes. Also, let me get that Discord link as well. Un momento. And post it in the chat. All right. So there it is in the chat if you are interested in joining the Discord, okay? Just go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right over. All right. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. Hey, Philip. Hello. Hey, Course Bar. Did you guys get to see the lunar eclipse? Me and my kids went outside and we looked at it through my little telescope. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Okay, so we are gonna get into the circus, of course. All right. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, y'all. Okay. Let's see here. I guess we could start off. 1 second. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and start off with this. So I told y'all last night that about that 33K what he posted on his story, okay? So I did find the receipt. So I did want to show y'all that really quick. Could probably get that out the way. Let me put my banner up here. Fair use, fair use. Everything is alleged, okay? Let's get it up here. All right, so this was the receipt that we were talking about last night. I did find it on Cap It for Likes page. Okay, so this is 33K, and this is what he posted on his story. He said, Miss Herp out here beating shit up. I wouldn't even want to fight that bit with that sheet, okay? So, all right, he sure did. He sure did. So this was when Chrisean had gotten to Chrisean and Blueface had gotten into that altercation outside of the club or whatever. Okay, and he did post this. So ooh. Messy. Now, according to Chrisean, according, to her, what she said on her latest interview, they're supposedly cool. All right, but him posting shit like this, it's not giving that, okay? Child. That's crazy. That is crazy. I wonder why he's calling her that though. Do he know something? Okay. He mad he probably still staying with that one chain she gave him. And he got it too then. I promise they all tell on themselves. Yeah, I think he's trying to distance himself with her because she's already paid him for that hit on. And even though he's telling the truth about her. She gave that to him. I'd be mad too, child. Could that be the case though, Because she was messing with him and prior to that she was messing with Bino. Okay, so ain't no telling. Didn't she have something on her lips? The herp on her last Kick Live. Yeah, Blue about to question her on this. Yeah, but you gotta have to be cleared medically to even box. And not just herp. I heard she has house in Virginia. People keep saying that. I think that's just a rumor that China was talking about, but has no receipts of. Leaving Junior to go commit crimes, a very baby disabler, save Junior and justice for Ronnie. You probably just mad she ain't giving him no more money. You run Nevaeh, firecracker been on Blue. He got a fire stick, not the fire stick. Ciao. Okay. But yeah, so I thought I would show y'all that receipt real quick because we did briefly talk about it yesterday. Oh, you remember that? Yeah. Crazy work. You said, I think people treat her this way and she's used to it. And then she'll go back and try to be cool with them. And she probably pays him to be cool again. Maybe. You said, I don't think he would have hit it raw though. I sure hope not. Because baby. Hey, Issy. Hey, love. But yeah, y'all. Just wanted to show y'all that really quick. Okay. Now, let's get into... One second. I guess we can get into Superior really quick, okay? Because he finally had some time with his dad, as most of y'all know. So let me show y'all this clip. All right. Shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Superior is at Universal Studios with his dad. Looks like Superior's having himself a day. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Let me zoom in here. Hi. Hi, Superior. I'm Shirley.
Look, ice full of ice. Ice cream.
Did you pick it up and throw it at your dad?
No, don't do it. Throw that TT.
Go. Throw it at your dad. You gonna throw it at TT?
Yeah, he listens to me.
You gonna throw it at TT?
He listens to me. You high five. Now you got a camera. You gotta look at the camera.
Huh?
Okay, so spending time with the pops. All right, good for him. He looks happy. Okay, he definitely looks happy, like he's having a time, which he absolutely deserves. Okay, because you know, I'm sure he's been wanting to see his dad for a while. He's been asking for his dad for a while. So, it's cool to see him finally getting that time with him. Okay, so, and hopefully he can get more time with him. Because being in that house with all that negative energy, it's probably good for him. He probably felt really good to get away for a minute. Okay. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm glad he was able to spend the day with his dad. And he's been asking to see his dad for quite some time. The superior needs to go with his dad for a few months while Nevaeh gets herself together. Yeah, so the dad is only coming around now and wants to stream himself being a parent. Just a couple weeks ago, she said she wasn't gonna let him see him until he got older. Oh yeah, that's right. She did say that. Does she really follow anything that comes out of her mouth? I'm glad he is with his father. Yeah, this looks natural, right? His superior looks better disciplined to behave with his dad and clearly not afraid of him. Exactly. Yeah, love this for superior. No one's bullying him. No cursing at home. Oh, so he was ready to expose Nevaeh, and now he has his son. Right. It says, "Don't be fooled, y'all. Dad just opened up a Kick account to start streaming. Funny now, he wants to do it since Nevaeh got famous. He trying to ride the wave, and y'all fall for anything." I love this. So, what's the reason Nevaeh didn't allow Superior to be at his dad's house? Am I missing something? That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be really interesting once he does stream to kind of see. Maybe he'll kind of get to tell his point of view or his side of the story. So she painted a different picture. He looks happy to be with his dad and he's more disciplined, right? And he looks at peace with his dad and like a whole nother kid. He's not on his tablet, he's having fun. I love it. I love that for him. And this child looks so calm and peaceful in the presence of his father. It speaks volumes. Exactly. Okay. So yeah. Definitely good to see him with his dad. You said he looks happy. It was about time he got to be with him. I agree. He definitely looks happy. Hey, Kalo. Hey, love. But yeah, y'all. Okay, just wanted to show that really quickly. Let's see. Now, let's get into this because I seen I think it was Ninja number 2 had posted um he had went live and basically said that, the circus is closing. Okay. So let me show y'all that really quick. All right. So it says R2M lets us know the circus is closed. Now, a lot of people have been noticing that Blueface hasn't really been going live, or, at least not for the last maybe couple of days. So people started to speculate, is he, because he said he was moving in the next couple of days, and that was like a few days ago. So, is he in the process of moving? Is it because, like, people were saying, is Chrisean in town? Because, they always say if Blueface is quiet, then that means he's with Chrisean. Okay, so just a lot of speculation online. But let's get into this clip here.
I actually saw what happened on my stream. Y'all saw what the fuck happened on my stream, man. I literally got called to come here because of this circus. I literally got called to pull up to this circus, chat. And then I pull up to this circus. There's no circus. I come to this circus and all the animals are put up. I come to this circus The concession stand is closed. The lights are off. Everybody's up sleeping. The ringmaster is sleeping. Yeah, y'all actually saw what happened on my stream.
Okay. So yeah, this is what I seen earlier today, and I was like, okay, because it's not like Blueface to not go live, especially considering, this is his basically his bread and butter at this point. All right. So I seen that and I was like, okay, so are we so is the circus like closed until further notice? Like what's going on? All right. But you can kind of see what people are saying in the comments. It says Blue must have flew to Baltimore for Junior's birthday. Yes, and he said he keeping the old house because that's where he'll be filming Blue Girls season 2. It says they say Blueface is with Rock and Nevaeh left for a couple weeks. I don't know if it's true, but I don't doubt it. He said on Kick the other day he was about to start moving in the new house in 2 days, which would be today. Somebody said he moving into an Airbnb. Are they sleeping in Perks off? Child. Yeah, they saying they moving. It's moving day. Okay. All right. So, interesting. Hey, Melanin Mommy. Hey, love. So happy he's finally with his real dad. Yeah, he needs to keep him. I think so too. Because he definitely seems a lot more peaceful with his dad. It just was given like, this is definitely where he needs to be. For real, for real. Because all Nevaeh do is yell at that poor little boy. Yes, like the video, please. And thank you. Hit the like. Hit that like, okay? But that didn't last long, y'all, because Blueface actually did go live for a little bit. All right. Let me just play this clip here because it's kind of a combination of everything for real. Or most of it that transpired. Okay, let me share my screen. So he kind of went live and talked about, how he's still kind of on the fence about if he wants Nevaeh to come with him or not, all right, to the new house because he feels like, she's not really handling the duties and responsibilities in that house. And apparently he's moving to a bigger one. So he's like, if you can't do that here, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that there. Okay. Now, I don't know. Part of me feels like that could be an excuse. Like maybe he just doesn't really want her there. And then part of me is like, okay, maybe he really just wants to kind of see if she's gonna step up and do what she, was or is supposed to do around the house, okay? Because according to Blueface, this is what that is what she's there for, to clean, to be his personal slave, okay? But let's get into it.
Hey, but now, chat, I'm in a bit of a dilemma, chat. Let me tell you guys my fucking problem. Are you guys ready? Oh shit, we're almost at the subgo actually. Let me tell you guys my fucking problem, chat. So I close on this house tomorrow, right? Oh, tomorrow we close. I don't know if you guys ever bought a house before, but it's definitely a process. It's not easy. It's a lot of 1, 2, 3 ABC type shit. They want your fucking 5th grade report card and your fucking elementary school graduation report. All right? We're not talking about little shit. We're talking about big shit. This is not a fucking lease. This is not a rent. This is fucking, all right? And it's like, chat, I want to take Bebe with me. She has my freaking junior. My first freaking junior. My JR. That's little JP right there. I can't leave Lil Cub behind, but damn, this bitch need to get her shit together. I don't know what to do. How should I weigh this out? It's like I want to put her through some training and like, look, give me 2 weeks right here. Let me see what your max potential 2 weeks right here. Because it's not like I got any other fucking options, to be honest. So I don't want a better bitch. I want my bitch better. Let me chat. And to be honest, I'm tired of cussing this bitch out. School crib. I'm tired of cussing this bitch out. My dead homies like this shit getting old. Chat, the bitch still leaves the clothes on the fucking couch by the fucking laundry room. She's still doing that same shit. You feel me? Now she got little hampers and shit. She trying to figure it out, but it's like, bitch, we already been. You feel me? We already went over that. Put the clothes in the hamper, carry the hamper to the closet, and fold it in the closet so it's less work. You just put the shit away. But it's like, she's just not getting it. Feel me? And at the next house, nigga, the laundry room is damn near across the whole fucking valley. So it's like it gets to a point I don't want to put her into some shit that I know she can't handle, and I just have to be a bad guy and just cuss her out all day long. I don't want to cuss this bitch out no more. Screw your crib. I'm tired of cussing this bitch out. The shit ain't working. The shit's not working. Feel me? Y'all think I like cussing this bitch out? Let's be honest, chat. Do you really think I get a thrill out of cussing my bitch out, calling her all type of bitches and hoes, and telling her she lazy and she don't clean up and she need to? Do you think I like that shit? Shout out to Chiquita Baby J with the 5 gifted. Appreciate that, Chiquita. Thank you, baby. That's 57 Chiquita drop. You almost on golden retrieval level. You halfway there, Chiquita. So I'm stuck between a hard place. But we got this beautiful baby, and I kind of need him. I do need him. But it just logically doesn't make sense, chat, to take her to something that I know she's not gonna be able to fuck with. You know, just logically doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna rely on my training, chat. I'm gonna be patient. Shout out to Mocha_curls for the 10 gifted. You dropped 16 on us so far, Mocha. I appreciate that, baby girl. Shout out to Kayla Baby with the 5 gifted. Ayo, appreciate that. Nah, chat, I'm not gonna take your guys' fucking advice. Y'all don't even know this bitch. So it's not something that you guys can decide. I just need. I just needed to show me something. She dropped she took her son. She let her son go with his dad. That's perfectly fine. But she still hasn't taken him to school. So, everything that I'm trying to see from this bitch, she's not showing me. Shout out to Gen Xa with the 5 gifted. It's like, come on, baby. You're supposed to let him go to his dad's for the weekend or something. You know? Shout out to girl with glasses, XO for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. It's like she's just not good at prioritizing any fucking thing. I know to you guys, this is just a funny ass, toxic ass, freaky ass relationship. But that's not what it is to me. I'm looking for a fucking wife, chat. Shout out to Donna Baby for the 5 gifted. I'm looking for a fucking wife, chat. And every decision I make is detrimental. The more I bring the bitch in, the more she can take out. Get what I'm saying? It's not as easy as you think. I already got a house for the bitch. She can stay here all year. You dig? But do I want to take her to my next destination? Shout out to Y Math with a 25 gifted. Like, Chad, this is the perfect time to either lock in or get the fuck out. Either stay with this bitch or get the fuck away from her. You feel me? This is the time. This is that type of decision time. You feel me, Chad? Okay.
Oh, shit.
I was just talking about you, baby.
Why were you talking shit?
No. I was just venting.
In a bad way. Negatively. Not cool. I thought
Not negatively.
I thought we were on a good start.
I just want you to take.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you acting like I never took my son to school? He even told you about his yourself. He said, my mom takes me to school.
Fuck what that little nigga say.
No, fuck what you say. Fuck what you say. Because I do take him to school. I got hair all over you.
All right. Tomorrow's Friday, so you're going to go take him?
I'm going to get woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
When I wake up, you're going to be gone.
Wait, what?
When I wake up, you're going to be gone.
Yeah. You going to be here?
And then I'm going to be here, but I'm saying I usually wake up. And when I wake up, and I just see you laying there, I just see your son laying there.
Bro, he isn't even been.
I just want to pour water on both of y'all.
You're lying.
Get y'all to ass the fuck up.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Do something.
You got me fucked up. I'm gonna help you. Here you go.
No, I love you though.
I love you too.
Pull up a chair. I want to talk to you.
Oh my god. You gave him his bottle?
Of course.
Let me close this.
Chad, we're gonna have a talk. She brought me some food though. It looks pretty good. It's not neck bones and rice. So hey. She's trying. She's trying actually. Hey, we hit the fucking sub goal. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Alright. I'm gonna keep streaming with you guys.
Ooh, I probably got food.
Hey.
Hey.
You're looking real good today.
I look like a boy.
Cute boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Shout out to Pinky the Boss for the 10 gifted.
A cute boy? That's ridiculous. Hey, chat. What are you talking about? Now what we're talking about.
What are we gonna do?
What do you mean?
I'm tired of cursing you out.
You haven't been cursing me out. 2 days now.
Yeah.
I'm counting.
I went on a 2-day little streak.
Chat. Ooh, my face is slimming down.
Chad, that's why I really wasn't streaming, because I don't want to, you know?
We did good. Well, I did good.
Yeah, you've been doing better.
I don't want to argue. My uterus is kind of feeling better.
Yeah. Good Yudi. Good Yudi.
Good Yudi.
Good Yudi.
Yes. Go pee. I thought you were a good boy.
Come on.
Say hi to your brother. Say hi to your mom.
Wait, he's got big?
Yeah. You grow every day.
Whoa.
You're going to be bigger than you soon.
Yeah. He's got big. His body.
His body?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go party. Hold the conversation.
Okay. I'll wait for you to get back from the bathroom. Chat, she has potential. Shout out the clip by Dress with the 5 gifted. She has potential, chat. Get it fucked up. But it's potential enough. It's too late in the game for that, you know? I want to win. Okay. Hey, shout out to all y'all for subbing, gang. Let me fix the sub go real fast. Hold on. Since y'all doing it like that, who y'all feeling like today? Must have missed me. The fuck? Chat, I really ain't been on here just because I'm tired of cussing this bitch out, to be honest. I'm just waiting for her to just understand exactly what the fuck I'm asking of her. And just do it. Literally. I will do everything this bitch asked me to, I promise, except for to stop cheating on her. That's probably the only thing I probably will have to, manage to stop doing myself. But anything else, I can do. Feel me?
No, continue.
No, I was just saying, like, you know about all the arrangements and stuff.
Anything else?
It's just like, all right, let's say I get a bigger house than this, right?
Yeah.
How's it gonna work? Are you gonna keep like making excuses and complaining and say this house is bigger? How am I supposed to clean this and do this?
No.
I need a maid. I need a chef. I know you can cook. That's one thing you don't have a problem.
But I do know how to clean though.
You know how to clean small areas.
Okay.
I need you to learn how to clean big areas.
Okay. I guess I just don't know how to do nothing.
No, I'm not saying you don't know how to do. There's things that you are good at, and then there's things that you're not good at. Cooking, you got that. I have no complaints as far as your cooking output. Sometimes.
Now you just.
If I had a grade, all right, let me grade it. Let me just grade it.
Just,
Let me just grade it. I give it on the cooking note. I give you like a.
Now you just.
I give you 8 out of 10.
Now you just playing.
That's a great score. On the cleaning note, I give you like a.
Are you just here to bash me? I don't understand because I definitely know how to clean.
I'm trying to pick your brain.
I definitely know how to clean.
I'm trying to pick your brain and see if there's more out of you, or is this the best you can do?
I definitely know how to clean. Yeah.
So on the cleaning
I had just had the baby. Of course, I'm being a little lazy.
I know, but I thought I was giving you a break. Then
you didn't even give me a break. What the fuck? You still talk shit to me?
I'm talking about the cooking, the cleaning.
What's wrong with
shit talking?
What's wrong with it now?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it now? Let me improve. I don't want to.
That's why I'm at. That's why I'm trying to have a conversation.
And I'm doing it. You haven't said shit to me. Here's this conversation for you guys.
Yeah, this is for the chat.
Yes,
because my next move, the chat's gonna be there, and then they're gonna be like, "Why?" And they're gonna see this, and they'll be like, "Okay, that's why."
You're making him mad.
No, he's probably not.
I told you to take that jacket off of him.
So back to what I was saying. Cooking is like an 8. Cleaning is like a 5. It's like a 50%. It's like a 50% chance that you're gonna clean up today. 50% chance you're not. I understand you fresh out the dock. You're not gonna be at 100% until you're at 100%.
Chat, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing.
Which is understandable.
Which is mandatory to have to do what I gotta do. But you're not complaining, but you're just talking about what I did.
I'm just grading you on my best way of grading you on just how you're doing.
Okay.
And I'm not even mad at your scores. What I'm mad at is the excuses you have for your scores.
I don't got no more excuses.
Because if you would just be like, "Oh man, I'm just tired," like, damn, give me a break. Motherfucker gonna feel that, like, all right, baby tired.
If I say anything like that,
no, you never say anything like that. You always blame
give me a break.
Else. You always blame someone else.
Give me a break.
Instead of being like, I'm tired, bro. Like, just give me a break. I don't feel like doing that shit right now. I'll be like, all right, everybody has those type of days. But you come with the, oh, if you wouldn't have took the trash out, I would have been able to put trash in the trash. And if Superior wasn't upstairs in the bath, I would have been able to wash the clothes. And just be like, what the fuck? Just say you're retired.
Yeah, I got some funny excuses.
Yeah, you got the craziest excuses. So.
Oh my god. I could just say that I went to go get the water and I pumped, and that's an excuse by saying I pumped. Anything that I say is an excuse.
No, I'd just rather you just tell me in my face. Like, I didn't feel like I was just tired. I didn't feel like doing it.
Do you feel that?
You know?
Yeah.
Or for the example, like when we talked about taking your son to school, you could have just been like, well, can you help me? Maybe you take him?
It's okay though. No? I got it.
Or maybe, you know, if you need if you need
Chad,
me to
I'm about
drive,
to start some old woman shit.
If you need me to drive just for you to do it, I'm down for that.
Okay. Well, Chad, I'm about to start waking up in the morning, making me some coffee, some mushroom coffee, something healthier, and get everything ready, get the kid ready, and go take him to school, then come back and pick up what I need to pick up, and have some food waiting. Ooh, and then that sounds like a deal, right? 6 o'clock every morning.
Chad, what do you think, Chad?
So we gotta go to bed early.
Does she sound convincible?
Chad, you'll see. I'll stream in the morning. I'll let y'all chill with me if y'all love. Watch. I mean, something got to change. I'm not living in my old ways anymore. So.
No, you definitely changing in a good way.
So something got to peek through my brain.
Yeah, you
just say things very harshly, which you can be able to communicate differently. That's just how I think. Instead of trying to make me look like a mockery, like trying to make me like shit. Because that's not cool, because I'm adjusting to this type of life, because I did not grow up like this at all.
I agree.
So it's like, at least give a bitch some grace.
I agree. Need some grace.
Yes.
But I be trying though. It's like, I wish you would learn, like, when I'm getting like there, you know?
Yeah.
When I'm getting just before bitch, because I always warn you. I'd be like, you know, even about the groceries, I was just like, man, stop asking me about ice cream. Order some shit.
Yeah, you got so mad about ice
cream. Okay,
well,
then you're like, I think I got everything. I tried to be like, no, you didn't get everything. I know you didn't. Just order some more shit. Then you hit me with the popsicles. Now it's like, all right, bitch, now you pissing me off. You feel me? So that's my way of trying. But I want you to see me before I get to that point. Like,
at this point, I'm just going to think you have anger issues. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna really think you're remedial as fuck. Like, what the fuck are you calling me a bitch? Yeah, like, I'd rather a person talk me through things instead of treating me and beating me down. Like, because the way that you explain things is not a good example of trying to explain something to somebody and have them understand you. Actually, take the time with that person and communicate with them. I'm 25, and it doesn't matter. I never lived a life like this before, so at least I'm willing to adjust instead of neglect and say fuck you and do whatever you know. No, I'm actually trying to.
Hey, but no, chat. I'm in a bit of a dilemma, chat.
Chill. Okay. So that's that was earlier today, okay? Now again, Blueface is still trying to figure out, you know, if he wants her to come because he feels like, you know, she ain't really been doing her job, quote unquote, her requirements for the, the job. So, he's just like, well, what is the point of you coming with me? If you're not going to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing and getting shit done. Okay, child. But you see Nevaeh's on her best behavior, honey. She is definitely about to be on her best behavior. She ain't gonna miss a spot, honey. She gonna be trying to get up in that house, okay? For real. Mm-mm-mm. And then he said, the only thing he won't be able to change is the cheating, which yeah, we all know that, right? And I think also the disrespect too, because even though they, right now it just seems like they're in the honeymoon phase at the moment, everything's peachy, but I feel like it's just a matter of time for he up here again disrespecting the hell out of her. Like, it's like a never ending cycle with these two for real. But yeah, so she is working hard, honey, and she trying to get up in that house. Okay. But honestly, I think Blueface would be better off probably being, letting it be his bachelor pad. I mean, he already saying he gonna cheat anyway, so you know, have your freedom, do what you gotta do. But I feel like he probably is on the fence about it because of the newborn, his little junior. Obviously he wants to be around the baby and all that stuff, which, you could still do that without her having to be in the house, but I think that's a huge reason why he's like still on the fence about it. Because if there wasn't a baby involved, I'm pretty sure he would have been like, respectfully, you ain't moving with me, like easy peasy. you know. And then Nevaeh was saying, "Oh, I never lived like this before." And to me, I don't know, that don't make no damn sense because regardless if you live whether you live in a studio or a mansion, like you still should, as a grown woman, know how to keep things clean, handle your business with your other son, making sure he gets to school. It's just not, I don't understand what she meant by that. Like, you know, it don't really make sense. Okay. I feel like she's just trying to, once again make an excuse. Okay. Now, granted, she did just give birth, but no, we're not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I never lived like this before." Like regardless, you know how to clean, you know how to, at least cook a little bit. Okay, like let's not act like we don't know what to do. Okay, it's simple math. Very very simple. All right, but let's get into these comments real quick. Um, It says, get her some clothes. Damn, she doesn't have to be glammed up, but dang, all she wears are robes, camisoles, and your clothing. Take her shopping like you did Rock. Um, Somebody said this is a talk that should have been off chat. Y'all have to respect each other and comprehend to communicate, pray, and respect each other as partners. Then she just had a baby. She had to heal. It's teamwork. A lot a lot of you want her to do after just having a baby is not possible when it's a two people household. Some women not as strong as others. She's a beautiful woman. She wants to feel protected from you not attacking her all the time. Lead her and pray for some things she may not know. Stop calling her a bitch. Change you first. If she leads off of you, give her grace. All you do is mentally abuse her to fall into postpartum. Y'all over talking each other and her energy coming off of yours. Y'all talking each other instead of one at a time. The king leads the queen, and you really may be all she have. Our fifth grade report card, man, they do ask for a lot. If he just wants us tuning in, at this point, I'm not tuning in to see if he let her move in. Yeah, that's because you're messing with the wrong girls. Now, those are signs. Send her back to her parents. Lord, keep me different. Single, not bad. After a while, right? Yeah, live as a bachelor and move on. Y'all have nothing in common but a baby. She got a bag. Leave it there. Move, moving your other house to you, ready to get married, and that's that. This is definitely not a relationship, and it's definitely not love. Somebody said get a maid. You cuss everyone out, girl. Get your baby and run. Don't look back. It says you just answered your own question. It's a doubt in your head. Y'all have nothing in common. That's the right choice. Leave her there. You move in your new house. Still take care of the baby and come over there. Take care of baby when you can. That's it. She got her bag when she wanted. It's time to move on because y'all relationship been over. Okay. Child. So yeah, it's a few people that are kind of like, work with her type of thing. But then there's also some people that feel like, he definitely should just leave her behind and, let that be that. And honestly, I don't know, like, obviously when it comes to Nevaeh, I don't think this is Nevaeh or anybody that deals with Blueface. It's just not an ideal situation. But obviously she is Very much. She's still wearing the rose-colored glasses, even though he disrespects her constantly. So she's definitely gonna try to stick around, but it's gonna be to her detriment at the end of the day. I don't think that Blueface is at any point in time soon gonna be just switching it up and changing how he treats her and stuff like that. Like, because he truly, I don't think he gives a damn for real. Like, you know, he's gonna do what he does. You know, he got this streaming stuff, and I'm sure he'll be back up here disrespecting her again, and she gonna, act like she's not accepting of it, but still gonna be around. So at this point, whatever happens to her is gonna happen to her, okay? But you see, she definitely trying to put on the wifey hat. She is trying to keep that spot no matter what. Okay, she gonna do her part, honey. She gonna get up. She gonna set that alarm. She gonna be making sure she getting, she dotting her I's and crossing her T's. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. You said, but he already said she looked like a cute boy. He don't like women. That's why he disrespect them, like Jane said. He did say that. Yep, crazy work. You said, I think he likes to have her around for control issues, narcissistic behavior. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Because if she's not around, who does he have to, bash and ridicule for some views? You know, for real. And at this point, she allows a lot of things that she's easy. She's green, and why not keep disrespecting her? Because she's gonna keep taking it, and there's gonna be no consequences. You said, I just hope he doesn't give Crack Rock the new house address, right? And that's another thing too, because that girl did say apparently, I'm gonna be in a new house or whatever. Like, child. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, she really wants to move into the new house. She really do. You could tell. Child, she is desperate. She's like, I'm coming too. Okay. And since he gave up Pink Face and Javon, now he feels like he needs the baby in Superior, right? He said it's Capnet. He's playing it up for the cameras. He gonna take her with him because he is just as codependent as she is. Plus, she did kind of trap him with that baby. That's true. Yeah, that is true. And honestly, he's probably doing this to kind of like low key give her like an ultimatum, like either you gonna get on your shit, do what you're supposed to do, or you not coming. Even though it really don't matter, he's still gonna bring that girl with him. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. You say here she go with the Jaden routine, right? Yes, they do have a beautiful baby. That baby is super cute. Very handsome little guy. The poor little baby, Blue, sick of his bum parents already, right? You said this chick locked in no matter what. Child. Type she. You say yeah, yep, King Vea feeding him red gravy every day. Right? Hey, Joni. Hey, love. You said, don't you need Journey and Javon, or have he just forgot all about them? Yeah, maybe they are better off without him. Exactly. It's crazy. I feel so bad for them. And he missed them. He need to stop playing and go see them kids. You know. You said Kinvea trying her hardest to get in the new house. She is. Hopefully Crack Rock will be in the big house. I'm weak. Right. Yeah, she definitely trying her hardest. Listen, she gonna be on her P's and Q's, honey. So, hey, Iced Up. Hey. He said, I can't believe I used to like Blueface so much. When I watch him now, I realize what a jerk and lame he is, right? Yeah, definitely a lame for sure. He said somebody's name on it because it's definitely not Blueface, and if it is, it's not his name alone, right? That's true, because with all them lawsuits and stuff going on, apparently he ain't even been paying it. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in someone else's name. He said he knows very well he's taking her with him. Yeah, I think when once he does move, I do think he's more than likely gonna take that girl. And I feel like it's gonna be only because of the baby. You know, I think that's what's gonna aid his decision. You said, didn't Karlissa say that Blueface new house is going to be her name? Did she say that? Interesting. Yeah, he play all day long. All day long. Hey Letitia. Hey love. You said Crack Rock is too dirty to take to the new house and he knows it. Yeah, she don't know how to keep a place clean. Plus, she leaked his address the last time. He won't take her there again. Right. Yeah, I would hope not. Because that is true. I would not trust that girl. He said that's why he preyed on damaged women so he can be praised, built them up to break them down. Yeah, so when they leave, like he kept saying, nobody gonna want you. Exactly. Yep, he sure do. Yep, he prey on the weak minded. Yep, to maintain control. Yeah, it's a forced relationship and will not because he didn't expect the plot twist about Jaden. Yeah, X video, right. Yeah, that definitely threw him for a loop. For sure. He said he def got some up with his sleeve with his messy ass. Right. Definitely. Because if he could have Chrisean at the door at her baby shower, on her baby shower day, yeah, he's capable of anything at this point. And again, that would have been the last thing for me. I would have went to my baby shower, kept a smile on my face, and afterwards I would have been plotting on, okay, what I'm gonna do next. No, cause no, that was not cool whatsoever. He wrong as hell for that. But yeah, so that's kind of just something from today. Okay, I guess we shall see what happens. Is he gonna move her in? Is he not? Child, I think he gonna crack down and move her in. To be honest, you know. But yeah, let's see. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all this clip real quick. It says Blueface tells Jonathan Jr. his mom got lucky having him.
She was gonna be broke forever without you. Now she rich. Why are you smiling though? She was gonna be broke forever without you.
Ciao. Okay. I mean, he didn't lie. But that was so cute how the baby like smiled. Like, oh, that baby is so cute. Such a cutie. And he do look just like Blueface to me. To me. Very, very cute. I wouldn't be surprised if Rock name on the new house. So that's why she back in the pig. He probably used this for the new show. And nothing surprising. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, honestly. Because I definitely feel like, even though Chrisean is talking all that and how she's not going to mess with him no more and all this stuff, like, I mean, heard it all before. Okay, she going to be back. And I definitely don't feel like Blueface is going to let her go, because he going to definitely, get what he want to get out of her. Gonna continue getting his little, money on. He feeds off this type of energy, succubus vibes, and he loves humiliating them. He's sick. Yeah, that part. Exactly. He enjoys it. He absolutely does. Because when he was sitting there talking about, you think I enjoy cussing at her and stuff? Yeah, you absolutely do. You get a thrill out of that. That's why I say, the disrespect ain't gonna stop and the cheating ain't gonna stop. It's gonna keep going. You said they were high at the ice cream shop? Oh wow. I don't think I've seen any clips of that. You said poor pickup me. Right? Nah, for real. You said Rock's credit is even worse than Blue's, and she will never have her name on no house either. That's true too. I forgot about that. She got that eviction on her record. And probably some other stuff too. He's so cute smiling at the madness, right? He is adorable. Super adorable. But yeah, y'all. Just wanted to show you that quick clip. He talking about she would be broke if it wasn't for that baby, child. Yep. That's why people saying that's her meal ticket, baby. And a lot of people have been saying that's why she be carrying him all the time. It's like a trophy. Like, That's crazy. Now, Nevaeh claims to not care if she, if Blueface doesn't move her in. Hold on 1 second.
What am I gonna do? Cry about it? No. I just know from there on out, like, you really don't want a family. I done tried. I ain't no more trying after that. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Enjoy yourself. I guess it's meant for me to go get my own house. If he goes moving to the house by himself or whatever, I don't know what the fuck his plans are. But I'm not about to sit and fucking be overbearing and ask him multiple questions because what am I gonna do? Cry about it? No.
Okay. So apparently she's okay with whatever. Now Blueface said, also he asked her, there's no expectations because, he's still not sure. He's kind of like, should I do it? Should I not? Okay. Let me show y'all this clip too. Hold on 1 second.
You're not expecting anything, so you wouldn't be disappointed if things don't go your way.
For cleaning up? Because that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, for cleaning up.
No, it sounds a little bit different, but okay.
Well, there you have it, chat. She's great.
Oh, he don't want you moving with him.
No, I didn't say that.
You're not going to the new house.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I did not say that.
That's fine.
You're not expecting.
So, Okay, so he's already setting her up, like, hey, basically, if I don't move you into this house, you ain't gonna be mad, right? If that's what the course of action, if that's the course of action I'ma choose, okay. Mm-mm-mm. If that man is obsessed with his junior, that girl isn't going nowhere. Don't say anything, Blueface, because she'll be there in your new house. Chrisean at the new house already. Test Nevaeh for substances. She definitely taking pills. Go test for any store. That lady high. Everything going over her head. The fake glad I don't kick too many lies. Y'all need to go y'all separate ways because y'all have nothing in common but a baby. And it ain't gonna get no better. Okay. Yeah, I have to agree. Definitely not. Like at this point, you're signing up to be his permanent clown. Okay. Because I don't know why anybody even thinks to take this dude seriously. Like he ain't shit, okay? And as you could do all the cooking, the cleaning, and all you want to, he's still gonna be being Blueface. There's no changing that. I don't think it's ever gonna change anytime soon. Um Hey Avatar, hey love. He said it might be one of his boyfriends, thing one or thing two. It's since they supposed to be going to. Yeah, that's true too. Yep, maybe Bodine, one of them. He said the high rise and Lisa Malone name. I heard that too. He said true. He got a new golden retriever every 5 minutes. That part. He got his house and Twitter and Twitch in her name since he owe money. That makes sense because they could definitely what's it called, garnish his wages. They got getting high in common at this point. He def sent her straight back to relapse. Yeah, she asked for the oxy on call with the friend. Exactly. Yep. The perk 30s. I just popped the perk 30s. Yeah, she definitely did. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. So shall be interesting. Let me 1 second. I think Blue. Oh, so I think Blue tired of her, but I also think he wants to spend time with his other kids. If he lived by himself, then he will be able to get all his kids. It says, poor baby ain't had no peace in the last 7 days. Everyone say formula, but what if she just pumping and putting it in a bottle? She taking those pills now. He on formula. Is she high? That's why now there's a bottle. I thought she had. I thought she had one already. The lies. If you tell the truth, the first place you won't have to backpedal. Yeah, I said she came from the shelter with her son in a plastic bag. Mm. But yeah, cause she did say, I guess I'm gonna get my own house. Don't you already have an apartment? Wherever Blue goes, that baby goes, and she knows that. She definitely gonna start crying about it. Mm. Child, a mess. All right, let's get into. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for now regarding Blueface and Nevaeh. Let me double check, make sure I didn't forget nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Now let's get into Karlissa. Or actually, let's get into Jaden real quick. Then we'll get into Karlissa. All right, let me share my screen. Shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Jaden comments on somebody trying to remake her. Okay, who is Jaden talking about?
While I was taken, yeah, of course. Come on. I know people get on this app and try to act like I'm so undesirable. That's why you keep trying to remake me, right? No J, no T. No J, no T. My fault. While I was taken, yeah.
Okay. I mean, did she lie? All right, because I definitely feel like, Blueface be trying to condition these hoes to be like Jaden, because that's what he's used to is, her, doing things without having to be asked, without having to be told, like she just be getting to it. Okay, child. That's crazy. I mean, Pop Yoshi. Okay, so she's like, oh, you keep getting on this internet trying to act like I'm so undesirable. Nobody wants me, because that's what Blueface tell all them hoes, right? But she's just like, you know, but you over there trying to, you know, find me and other people. Like, child. And she's definitely not lying. When I was following before Chrisean even came in the picture, the house was never once dirty. Food was always being made. She kept that shit on top notch. And she was even running a side business at one point. They've been together since teens, so I know he is also so used to things being done a certain way because of her too. Sad to say, Blue lost someone who literally was down when he had nothing and lost a real one. Definition of don't know what you have until it's gone. And she not lying. Remember they used to bully her, calling her Molly the maid, because she did her part as a woman. Boy, how the tables turned. Now he got one that gotta get dragged to want to cook her clean. I know he's salty as hell right now. It says Jaden, Karlissa, and Chrisean are very jealous and hating on Blue and Nevaeh. I think they are jealous because there's no violence and fighting, but they still the talk of the town. Blueface and Nevaeh is like the new Kardashians. What? And once Nevaeh get her body back, is up. Joe. I have to agree with her. She set the bar for the rest to follow. He seen what a woman and mother is supposed to and can do and get accustomed to that. He's really not asking for anything outside of what any mother or woman that are should be doing. Take your kids to school, cook, clean, and properly take care of the kids. I have 5 kids by the time I was 24. My house stayed clean. Dinner was cooked every day. Kids went to school on time every day. Husband's clothes was laid out. And kids washed every night. It can be done. My ex-husband has been trying to find a replacement for me ever since. Now that our kids are older and he has a wife that doesn't cook or clean, he would call our kids and ask what your mama cooked and tell them to bring a plate, or even call and ask me and I send it. It says, ladies, let's be clear. Most men want their women to be able to cook and clean. Even if you don't know how to cook or not the best, you can learn. It's not about making another woman into this woman. It's about training a woman and getting her to function in her role. I think he genuinely always truly love her and find her in others because she was with him before the money and the fame. Yup. Your Blue miss her cooking, cleaning, and taking the kids to school all by herself without asking. Blue, that's why he be on 304 Vea head top. It says, when she said remake, I thought about Blue telling Vea to get her body done. Child. It says, love this for Jaden. Blue trying to turn Nevaeh into Jaden, and that will never happen. Nevaeh got to get cussed out and shit to get her cook and clean. To get her to cook and clean. Just sad. So yeah, y'all. Hot mess. You said her and Blue will be getting high together soon. And Nevaeh and Blue, I hope not though. Right. So, but I'm not saying it's true. So allegedly, but nothing would surprise me with that demon. She read them to filth the other day. Child, I believe it. You said he breastfeeding, wearing that hat, streaming, admitting him and Rock do things, and he calling her a cute boy. He different, right? A cute boy is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you is not helping them allegations whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, it is giving she not breastfeeding no more. Mm-mm-mm. And he's definitely getting comfy with his sexuality, right? That's crazy. But yeah, y'all. So just thought I'd show y'all that clip really quick. Now let's get into Karlissa. Okay, because she had more to say. Now she spoke on Chrisean with the Jason Lee interview. Okay. She felt like, Chrisean was bullshitting basically. All right. Shout out to Blue Clip that says Karlissa watched Chrisean's Jason Lee interview, and there was one specific part she had to respond to.
And I'm doing much better because I'm calling her a young lady. To get on that Jason Lee show and tell them people ain't nothing wrong with that baby. Now, come on, baby. I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to grow with you. I'm trying to help you get better. I'm trying to send out good, positive energy and vibes. But for you to get on that motherfucker and do us like that again, it's a disrespect. It's a total fucking disrespect for you to get on there and tell people that got eyes to see and ears to hear. And it hurts our feelings because if you really believe that in your mind, if you really believe, that is so cute. They got the dog some water, y'all. Look at this. So if you walking by with your dog and he thirsty, that is so cute. I should have got down there and got me some of that damn water. If you don't believe nothing's wrong and you keep telling people that, we gonna be worried, and you making us worried now, because that mean that you ain't. How you getting physical therapy if ain't nothing wrong? They only give you physical therapy if something's wrong. So I'm gonna need you to go back to Jason Lee and fix that. Go back and tell him you need to do over or redo or some shit. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's how God gave you the baby, you do your best what you can do with that baby, how you do what you can do, okay? You see what I'm doing with mine. I'm doing the best what I could do with them. So, and mine wasn't born like that. They just turned out like that. And don't try to blame me for them little motherfuckers. Don't try to blame me, okay? But anyway, yes, girl, she gonna have to go back and do a redo because you scaring us. You scaring us people. And we don't want to hear that bullshit. We want to hear that you have accepted the terms. And I understand faith. I understand where you're going with the faith. And you can say, allegedly. You can say, I'm not believing this, but this is what it is. But I'm believing for this. But you can't just get on here and tell us that we don't see something that we see. And we understand your rhythm of faith. We understand that. We faithing with you. We faithing with you on it. We will faith with you, but you can't get on here and not tell us what we faithing for. Okay? It don't work like that. It ain't hocus pocus. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? If you, lady. And I'm doing much better because I'm calling her a young lady.
Child, okay. So she specifically talked about, the part where she was saying that, basically Junior has no type of diagnosis or condition or anything like that. Okay, and in this instance, yeah, Karlissa's just like, be so for real. Okay. Because at this point, like, girl, okay, we are not dumb. Like you be like this girl think we boo boo the fool, okay? But no, it's not normal that Junior is coming up to 3 years old pretty soon here, okay? And there's absolutely nothing going on. No, it has to be. And you know, there's a term for it. I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But yeah, pretty much, Junior is delayed. Okay, and for a child to be delayed and not where he should be at his age, it's a lot of milestones that he should be meeting at this point that has yet to be met. Okay, he still hasn't met his 2-year-old milestones. Hell, even his 1-year-old milestones. He's not even crawling correctly. Like, so it's just like, girl, I'm gonna need you to be so for real. I'm gonna need you to like really, really, really wake up. Okay. Because Junior is suffering. Junior, I really, really, really am worried about him. Okay. Because no child deserves to go through this. Chrisean is just, it's like she be worried about everything else but that baby, and that's what gets me, okay? And I'm not even asking her to just come up here. People are asking her to just, oh, you have to come up here and tell us, what's going on with him. You really don't have to at this point, because you kind of see what's going on. It's been a lot of speculation. People kind of have their own, you know, um, things that they feel like could be going on with him. Okay. But it's just like, you don't even have to come up here and say nothing. Like, just, just as long as you're handling it in the background, that's it. And that will show. If she was really doing something, off camera, behind the scenes, then we would see some sort of progress. And the thing is, she gets up here and tries to act like, oh, it's none of your business, all this stuff. But it's like, girl, you were the one who came up here and said that you would share that with us. You said that you would share, with your subscribers or whatever, his his progress, his therapy. Like, she literally said that. So it's like, now you're trying to kind of backpedal and be like, oh, well, I don't have to show that to y'all. Like, what? You're the one who said you were, but okay. Like, but Karlissa's not wrong, okay? Definitely not wrong. It's very obvious at this point that Junior has some delays going on with his milestones. Okay. But let's get into these comments real quick and see. She says she's not claiming any diagnosis on her child. And my baby feet was turned when she was born, and I trusted God, and it was healed and corrected. Child. She is speaking life into her child's situation. Facts. I'm with Karlissa when she right. If something is wrong with the baby. Who like that? It's her baby, and she doesn't want to verbally claim something on her child if she doesn't have to. My thing though, maybe Chrisean is aware but refuses to speak that over her child. Obviously, most of you that's speaking on her doesn't follow her, because if you do, you would know she's been getting about. He's in therapy. And he's progressing. Child, we got a lot of rock stars in the comments. He said, I don't know why people keep saying you only get therapy if something is wrong. That's not true. No, that is true. That's enough to start therapy. People are really mad they won't give specifics about his health. She doesn't have to. I don't go telling the world my child diagnosis either. Okay. Child. Again, she doesn't have to give people specifics. I get that part, but it's like, girl, you like, it's people, it's people that can see that something is going on with him. You know, like he literally be having seizures. You know, he's having seizures. You know, he's not meeting milestones. He's not walking. He's not. You know, all we see him with is an infant bottle. He's constantly being in the stroller, folded up. He's never like, you know, running around. He can't even run around with the other kids. You know, so it's like, I need y'all to be for real. You know, and I don't think she could really claim something on her baby that she doesn't know is going on, because first of all, that girl don't even. I don't believe that he's going to therapy. There's no way. There's no way. I don't think she has not taken him to the doctor. There's no way. There's no way. But instead, she's putting herself first, okay, ignoring everything and really, really sitting there acting like, oh, I just gotta pray and he's just gonna just miraculously heal from all of this. You know, no. Don't work like that. Does not work like that. You said the co-members are just as dumb and cray-cray as their leader. They sure are. No shade. No shade. And the thought of her having thousands of sick women supporting her makes it even worse. Really? You know, they are definitely part of the problem. Definitely. Because as much as they want to say all that, they know that they see what we see. But because, oh, Chrisean is their master, you know, they don't want to be for real. Yeah, he hasn't met no milestones. Nope. He's supposed to be talking, you know, running around at this point. He definitely should not be in a stroller, you know. You said, did you hear about Andre keeps calling her a PDF file? Oh, Karlissa. I haven't seen a lot of Andre. I've seen like maybe one post of him recently. Yeah, child, that's crazy. He was saying like some crazy, he was making some serious crazy allegations on her. You said Karlissa's so mad she missing a circus. She's hating from outside the tent, and she can't even get in, child. You said, oh, she make your stomach hurt. And when I hear her now, her evilness is to show through her too. Child, right. Yeah. You know, she is a lot, but I will say, you know, I'm with her when she's right. You know, and she is. But you know, Karlissa do be kind of flip flopping a lot, because it's like 1 minute it's something else, and then now it's, oh, you know, you got to do right by that baby. Okay, like which one is it? You got to pick a side. You really got to pick a side. Cause she'd be like, oh, the baby's fine 1 minute, and then it's, oh, the baby need a kickstand. Like, But yeah, she also has some things to say to Blueface for basically not being there for them kids, Journey and Javon. All right, so let's get into that. It says Karlissa ain't letting Blueface off over Journey and Javon. $12K for Nevaeh, but none for the kids.
And Jonathan, you's a trifling motherfucker too. I'm about to start getting in your ass, because I shouldn't have to ask your daddy to go over there and take Javon to dribble no ball. I shouldn't have to ask for that. You trying to sit here and make him turn out like Andre, huh? But that's cool. That's all right. Because right soon as when you think you got it going on, God gonna crash the party. Because one thing he don't play about is these motherfucking kids. So that's all right. I'll keep asking your daddy while you up over there with that other man's son. Now the boy got 2 daddies. Now the boy got 2 daddies and your nigga ain't got no daddy. And you gonna sit here and blame a Mexican girl that barely graduated high school. Nigga, we not going for that shit. We not fixing to go for that shit. So if Javon start breaking into cars and doing shit to get some money, we gonna blame you, nigga. blame you. She barely graduated high school. We are not fixing to blame her. No, sir. I'm about tired of all of y'all. All of them. I'm tired. I did too much to deserve this for all of them. I understand like a 30-day delay, get your mind right delay. But not just they gonna come over here when you got the fucking altar in the closet. Nigga, I'm not coming over there and you got the altar in the closet. We don't fuck with you like that. What the fuck do you think this is? You handing out $12,000 to a motherfucking Javon calling me for some money. Is you okay? This bitch finna walk away just like the last bitch did. You gonna have to find a whole nother bitch. And Jonathan, you's a trifling motherfucker too. I'm about to start getting in your ass.
Okay, child. But yeah, that's definitely wrong of him, you know, because it is kind of interesting. He's allegedly giving Nevaeh this, you know, $12K a month, but you know, Journey and Javon doesn't get anything. And that was really one of the reasons why he didn't show up to Journey's party, because Jaden told him, you know, if you got to help out. If you're going to come to the party, I'm going to need you to help pay for some of these things. And he didn't want to do that. You know, so he chose that over participating in his daughter's birthday, which is crazy. You know, why not make that investment? But you're over here investing into Nevaeh. Because honestly, 12K is maybe he's paying her for the embarrassment. The daily embarrassment. All right. And child, because cooking and cleaning, 12K is crazy. Okay. So yeah, definitely wrong for that. Definitely wrong for that. Yeah, it says Nevaeh is Chrisean 2.0. He'll find that out soon enough, right? I told him I was unsubbing because of the way he treated the kids, and he crashed out on me and blocked me, child. Yeah, taking a dig at Jaden's education level when Blue didn't even complete his first year of college because it was too difficult. He really only went to play football, right? Yeah, that was like unnecessary shade for real. Like, what that got to do with the gods to Tia China? She's right. However, Jaden's race and education or lack thereof has absolutely nothing to do with him being a deadbeat. This is all him. He can't be mad because she don't trust Nevaeh around her kids. Nevaeh is into some really dark stuff, and it's Jaden's job to protect them, and I don't blame her. Says, I really hate Karlissa because why can't she say what she want to say without degrading someone? Why call Jaden a Mexican who barely graduated high school? So unnecessary. Super unnecessary. She's saying Jaden isn't smart enough to handle this type of situation the correct way, which I kind of do agree, because Jaden isn't doing anything to hold Blueface accountable. She's just letting him do what the F and responding to him on stream. He gave Jay his life savings and messed with his manager. Well, he slept with the best friend first. Now Superior got 2 daddies, child. What does Jaden barely graduating have to do with anything? He's doing her wrong too. She helping him earn over 100K and she's getting 12. Child. Yeah. I think she's just emphasizing the fact that only Blue can be his dad. He needs him. I don't think she's really taking shots at Jaden. Right. You know, apparently she had to hit up Papa Blue Nails to take him to basketball practice. Okay. Like, that's crazy. All because he's not getting his way. Well, he should have thought about that before he tried to out her on the internet with that damn tape and, you know, disrespected her for no reason. Not wanting to help with the party. Like, child. Yeah. He gonna get his karma for that, though. You know, and at the end of the day, he's hurting himself because he knows that He loved them kids, and him not being there and ignoring them like that, like they don't exist, is gonna bite him in the ass. Very much so, because Javon's gonna grow up and you know hold a lot of resentment towards him. Absolutely, because why does he deserve this? Why does Journey deserve this? Because you mad at the mama. Oh, okay. You said Blueface is the worst deadbeat ever. I don't like what he's doing to Javon and Journey. That part, he's wrong. He's absolutely wrong. Guess things ain't working out with being the Black Kris Jenner, right? You said Karlissa is back kissing Chrisean behind because Blue is telling her to buy them a house. She's so mad that Jaden is doing okay for herself, right? Yep. Hey, I said it. Hey, love. You said he literally turned his back on his real kids. Javon and Journey for the industry passed around exactly and did. Talking about I'm gonna replace them. That's just crazy logic right there. Like, come on now. Those are your kids, sir. Half of you. They are half of you. What are you doing? It's getting harder and harder to even look at Blueface and his circus. Right. Right. I don't know with my keypad is that. Oh, it's on my phone. Oh, you're good, love. No problem. It happens. He's gonna have to answer to the Most High for that. Exactly. If I was Jaden, him seeing him making all that money and giving Nevaeh a little cut out of it, and I don't get nothing, I sure would put him on child support. I sure would. Yeah, she is always this sneak dissing people. Yep. Exactly. You said just a couple weeks ago she had no problem with Blue not seeing the kids when she was cool with Nevaeh, but now she has no access to Lil Jon for content, so no, she's trying to seem like she cares. You might got a point. You might got a point. You said Karlissa looks worse than Nevaeh. Girl, get it together, right? She could have combed them She could have combed the baby hairs, swooped them or something. Ciao. You said yes, it was different one. The body language, the tone didn't seem like her regulars. Maybe because Blue said she was manly, she invented a soft spoken alter. You said to have therapy, you need a doctor's order. Exactly. Exactly. Which leads me to believe that Chrisean is the therapist at this point. Okay. Or at least she thinks so. Or maybe God the therapist, child. Is it just me? But it seems weird to see Blue with the new baby, and the more they keep saying that's his twin, I just don't see it. It's like I can only see JJ and Journey as his kids. Maybe it's just, yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't know. It is still some people online that I've seen at least that feel like that's not his baby. Me personally, I feel like the baby do look like him. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the baby looked like him, but I wonder if they dropped that DNA test off because she was so eager to do it. So it's like, did y'all turn it in or not? I'm trying to see something. You said Carl doesn't get that she is the good chunk of reason why her kids have issues, right? Yeah, no accountability taken whatsoever. The Blue is also not giving Nevaeh any money. He just makes it look that way to get hoes. I was kind of thinking that too. Because after Jaden got up here and exposed that he was handing money to her kids or to their kids and taking it back, I'm like, okay, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing that to Nevaeh too. And plus Nevaeh be around there still asking him for uh thousands of dollars on top of that. Like, ain't no way you got 12K, you asking him for another 4 or 5K. Like, that don't even make no damn sense. You know? And then she was complaining about him not taking her shopping. So it's like, what's really going on? Is it just for show, or is you really giving it to that girl? Because Blueface ain't never been the type to, you know, well, he do be tricking, but it don't be that much though, you know. You said Javon and Journey could never be replaced, ever. Exactly, never. And it's sad that he thinks that way of his kids. Oh, I could just replace them, no problem. And and be good. Like, what is wrong with you? You said if he's paying for the embarrassment, then he's definitely getting his money's worth. I'm weak. No, for real. Okay, that part. Cause honey. Screaming.
Wow.
That part. Child screaming. Yeah, I'm so sick of flip flop and Karlissa. That part. That's all she do. Like 1 minute she on Chrisean's side. Now is, you know, now is get Junior help. It's like, girl, which one at this point? And his day is coming, and so is Chriseanimals. Exactly. Exactly. Hey Natasha. Hey love. You said Jaden slow too? Instead of messing with randoms, she should be looking for a husband and good man to be a father to them. Right. Or right now I feel like she should take time to herself and just kind of, heal for real. But I do hope that she does come across a good man to um, kind of step up to the plate for real. Cause she deserves it. You said Shannon will think she is untouchable, but her day is coming. Yeah, every dog has his day. Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, she is looking a little rough. I think I'm just used to seeing him with Jaden's 2 kids all these years. Yeah, I might just be that. Yeah, that's true. You're definitely making a point. We saw Hepatitis Face give Nevaeh 12K one time, just once. Right. Right. I think Lil Jon looks like Scribble Face and his mammy. Yeah. I think so too. That baby do look like him. In my opinion. Like I said, it's still people online that feel like it could be Taboo or what's the name? Nova. Okay. I guess we shall see whenever they come around to dropping off that test. They probably ain't even dropped it off yet. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. Okay. Now let's get into this, y'all, because I know we spoke on it last night. Like, Chrisean was hinting at, her doing something with Zeus. Okay. And she also was like talking about how she needs to get her lick back for her sister, Tesiki. Okay, because as y'all know, she did a fight with what's her name? Big Lex. Okay, well, turns out, y'all, they are setting up a fight between Big Lex and Chrisean. Okay, yes. Yes, so let me show y'all. Lemon Pepper posted the flyer. Okay. So yeah. It says talk to both sides. They're ready. Big Legs versus Chrisean is going down. Who y'all got? Okay, so it says coming soon. All right. That's crazy. Okay, so it looks like they're about to be fighting. And to be quite honest, I really hope Big Legs knock the Mario coins out this girl, or knock some common sense into this damn girl. Okay. That's my hope for it. But yeah, I knew this was gonna happen because of the things that Chrisean was saying, during her live stream. All right. And it has been confirmed. So here we go, y'all. Okay, somebody said they money on Big Lex. There go Chrisean talking about I need that for my sister. Oh, now she care about her sister. Chill. Let me tell y'all right now, Chrisean is not her sister. A whole different ball game. Not gonna lie, I really don't know. I'll have my hookah and lemon drop waiting. And she ain't even fighting. She ain't even fight Ivory, but Lex did. Big Lex finna whoop that trick. The height difference is crazy. Somebody said they got Chrisean. Somebody need to humble Lex. Chill. Nah, you already know I'm Team Lex, okay? Like, for real. I hope she go hard in that gym, okay? And go crazy. Cause yeah, I'm tired of this snaggle tooth po. And I don't even know Lex. I just started following Lex to support her. Child, I get it. I totally get it. Didn't she just say Jason she wasn't going back to Zeus? I I do hope Lex knock her out exactly. She said it herself, "Oh, I'm not going back to Zeus. It's demonic and all this stuff." Okay, here she is back on the demon network. Like, child. And she was over the moon about it too, honey. Sure was. Let me better than me. Yeah, I'm truly sick of crack rock. Every single time we think crack rock is finally going to pay for her crimes, here comes a lifeline thrown to her yet again. Exactly. She don't deserve to be, she don't deserve that whatsoever. But Zeus loved the toxicity. I got big legs because Blueface driving Chrisean out of her pea brain mind. Right. That part. That part. You said let's go Lex. Yeah, I'm rooting for her. I really hope she beat the brakes off that girl. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. You said I don't know. Lex was pretty slow to me, and her hits look kind of soft. And Demon Hands got them Sherm head strength. Yeah, got that Sherm head strength. Right. Hell, that crackhead strength for sure. So they couldn't find the flunky for the September 19th fight, right? I think they literally still looking. Like, how long do y'all have to look? It was already that. I think they should just go ahead and match her up with that one girl that had challenged her. You said I feel like Lemon Pepper did it because Siki too. Yeah, that part. He was, him and Siki been going at it because Tasiki was supposed to do a show on Now That's TV, and Lemon Pepper did not like that whatsoever. Okay, he didn't like that she was switching to a different network to do a show, which is crazy because he be having Now That's TV females on his, you know. So, child, I definitely think that he's definitely trying to be petty with bringing Chrisean to the back to the network for this fight. Absolutely. You said Rock was so damn high last night. She even forgot to clean up where she did the lines, and everyone was commenting on it. So her homeboy came in the room and cleaned it up. Oh wow, that's crazy. You know what? I think I did see a clip of that. Child, yeah, she definitely was on one. Okay. You said the height difference on Zenith was insane, and she had to gain 25 pounds. Right? Yeah, she was a bit shorter. You said the way Chrisean says, yeah, demonic. It's demonic. I don't want to go Zeus no more. Hope this one is not fixed, right? Ciao. You said I emailed the Boxing Association to ask how does one become a professional boxer from only one celebrity 3-minute boxing match with a girl that is shorter, arm short, and had to gain weight to match. Right. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, because when I did my research, it said you had to have you had to do like a few like professional boxing fights to even be considered. So I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But apparently it's not even active. Her boxing thing or whatever. It's not active. The lemon pepper is another Blue Keisha. Yeah, Zesty Crybaby. Yes, exactly. He sure is. He really is. Will it be sanctioned? Because if it is, I believe Rock will get disqualified for breaking the rules because she broke all the rules with Zenith. Exactly. I sure hope so. But I don't think it is. I think it's like basically another celebrity fight or, Zeus celebrity fight. If I were Lex, I would demand they both have drug tests. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Because that girl definitely be on them pills and potions. We're overdosing. You said Chrisean was tweaking at the conference. She sure was. Yeah, she was. All type of shit going on with that jaw and doing some stuff with the teeth. Like, child. That was crazy. But she was most definitely tweaking. Did anybody figure out where she was streaming at? Screaming like a banshee again? Yeah, I wouldn't invite that nut nowhere. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything yet either. But yeah, y'all. So that's gonna happen. It says coming soon. So chill. Again, I am definitely rooting for Big Legs. Because I want to see that girl. Like, they talk about Lex need to be humbled. No, Chrisean need to be humbled. If you ask me, okay, like for real, for real. But yeah, y'all. Now let's get into some more clips of this girl. Because she was reacting to the interview that she did with Jason Lee. Okay. I got a few of those clips saved. We went through a few of them last night. But hold on one second. There is more. Let me pull it up here. And I think I do have the clip of the white substance on the table as well. So I will show y'all that. All right, let's get into this clip first. All right. It says, Chrisean says Blueface needs the drama, admits sometimes she doesn't recognize him, and says he seems like the devil.
Stuff that I left. He's picking up on my energy. He's like, you don't even want to stream. Turn that shit off. Now he's trying to run with the narrative. He don't want the narrative. Chrisean felt disrespected, she leave. So he get louder because he feels small. Like, boy, I'm waiting for my ride. I know. Look at that. But you know how I beat the shit out of you, bro. Like, we not even finna play around. You got all these niggas to protect you like a pussy. Stop running your mouth for this camera, bro. It is like, dang, you're really pulling me backwards for real. Like, you don't know how to just show a good side of a motherfucker on camera. You need the drama. This money should get into your head. I don't even recognize you no more from earlier. Sometimes when I'm hanging out with him, I feel like I'm hanging out with the devil. Sometimes when I'm hanging out with him, I feel like I'm hanging out with Jonathan. Jonathan comes and goes though. That's why I've been like, stuff that I left. He's picking up on my energy. He's like, you don't even want to stream. Turn that shit off. Now he's trying to run with the next.
Child. Okay. She's talking about, oh, you got these dudes protecting you. Like, girl, you just said that you would have beat the shit out of him. So no wonder. Okay. Yeah, we know how you get. He wasn't wrong. Okay, and then she had the nerve to say, "Oh, when I hang out with him, sometimes I feel like I'm hanging out with the devil." Girl, you are the devil. you are the devil. What do you, huh? Like, child, girl. Now this girl trying to act like she coming to some sort of epiphany. Like, okay, you say all this about this dude, then be right back in his face. Like, it don't take much. Like, you know, child. It says, so people watch how he treats Nevaeh and don't think that's devilish. It's only a problem because she's saying it and y'all don't like her. Well, he evil too. She keeps telling the same story every time she sits down. We heard it already. And she really hurt seeing Blue loving on his baby. Mm-hmm. Does she know we watched in 4K? Her damn near begging to talk to him and keep him calm. Exactly. He stopped responding and she was still trying to talk to him, being overly thirsty. Exactly. And was. and was. He had to get up from the table and leave. And she really thinks she got hands. Put me in, coach. Let me show her how Philly get down. She said, let me show her how dirty the D really get. Wherever she does this, it means they'll be meeting up. Whenever she does this, this means they'll be meeting up soon. Right. Hey, because, child, Does she know people were watching that stream? Is she called apologizing and begging afterwards? Exactly. She was apologizing. Talking about, I love you, I love you. I'm sorry, but there's no way that the people around her that says they love her truly love her. And can just sit here and not get her the help she needs. And if she gets the help she needs, then her son gets the help he needs. This is no longer funny because a child is suffering. Exactly. You know, like y'all could clearly see this girl, you know, she ain't right in the head. She definitely got some mental issues going on. Don't forget the girl was so pissed they showed the baby on stream. This girl is obsessed with this man. She sit there and run her mouth all day about him since he been in jail. Every interview was about him, following behind everything he does. When he got out, 20v1, Jason Lee, other interviewers, streaming with that boxer after Blue. Yep, the girl identity is this man. Exactly. Clock it. No, ma'am, you were pulling yourself back. He don't claim your son, so what more do you need to be in contact with him for? You're in contact with him because you want to be. You give him access to you because you want to. You doing all that to yourself. Like, we ain't sit up here and watch you sit in a car all day following him around town the day of his shower. Exactly. Yep. Just like the first BM, she has nothing else to talk about other than Blue. You could literally see she trying to get that drip down her throat without people noticing. Like, girl, I've had fair share of blow, and let me tell you, baby, that coke dripping in this video, child. No, he was being cool. She was the one acting different on camera. Exactly. His behavior towards her afterwards was warranted. Like he said, you trying to turn off music, trying to control everything going on, and he shut it down. Exactly. Oh yeah, she was trying to control the music, tell him to turn stuff off, and just ruining the whole vibe. And the crazy part is people are only watching her because of him, but she claimed she doesn't want to stream with him. But even when you get your own stream, you only speak of him. Exactly. Literally. She makes sense, but she's enabling him also by still giving him that supply that he needs from her. And she says the same thing on repeat and continues to stay in this cycle. At some point, just focus on you and stop looking back. Yep. Child, you got bigger fish to fry. Definitely got bigger fish to fry here. But yeah, y'all. So that's the first little clip. You said, I love Javon and Journey Pie so much, and hepatitis face karma will hit him real hard for disowning them. Exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. He said, Nay, we should all pitch in to pay for a body language expert and a DID expert to come to the show and examine the suspect. That would be so awesome. That would be awesome. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, we're gonna have to see about that. You said 2 words Chrisean loves: narrative and performative, because so many people use those words to describe her shit. Exactly. Yep. She be getting all her vocabulary from them comments, the blogs. She really do. Once you write on somebody's wall in blood, you lose the opportunity to use demonic. Exactly. Exactly. That part. You said a Crip just knocked him the F out. He lucky he wasn't put in a body bag that night. Yeah, running the muck with a federal informant. Exactly. Exactly. Blue did not force her to be a crackhead with him. She's way in Baltimore doing it this week. Right. Yep. That's crazy. You said, is she in the new house? That's what people were speculating. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out too, but child, you never know. Never know. That would be crazy though, because she over here saying all this about Blueface only to be in his shit. I don't know. I don't know. But again, would not surprise me. You said, like, how desperate and obsessed can you be with Blue? Yeah, rock, but the actions you take are the opposite. Exactly. You know, just say one thing and do another. I wish she would shut the F up about Blueface. Oh my gosh, she is annoying, right? It's all she talk about. She could talk about Blueface all day long. But not Junior though. Does she look and sound like psychopath, like one of those movies, the way she been in the dim light rooms, right? Yeah, that part. You said, I'm sick of this Whoville demon, man. Yeah, she absolutely is the devil. She's evil as hell. So she's still talking about Blue Keisha. She need him more than he need her, clearly, right? If she ain't talking about Blue Keisha, she has nothing. Clock it. You know? That part, but she swears she the program. Okay. Yeah, her fans are definitely slow. They are. Gotta be. The Chrisean only known for horrible things. Exactly. I asked someone, what is it about her you like? They couldn't even answer. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I want Lex to knock the Mario coins and bust the Donkey Kong TNT box over that trick's head, right? Right, that part. Turn her every which way but loose. Chrisean's father is Jewish, and they are trying to punish her in the industry, and she needs Blueface to be her baby father to help her get in the door. And that's what Jay was talking about. Oh, interesting. You said it was her homeboy's place, even though she tried to make it seem like that was the downstairs of her place. Oh, okay. Interesting. It must be that guy that be at her house a lot. Yeah, Blue is terrible. He really is. You said let Chrisean and Scribbleface have each other? Yes. 2 walking diseases, funky, dirty, demonic junkies. Charlene and Eugene 2.0. Yeah, at this point, child, let them ride off into the sunset. Child, a hot mess. Now she also got up here and started talking about Stockholm syndrome and trauma bonds. Okay. It says she looks up Stockholm syndrome and trauma bonds while talking about Blueface, then concludes, I need therapy. Child. In them comments again. Let's get into it.
And minimize the harmful ones. Feel guilty for leaving or setting boundaries. Interpret small acts of kindness as proof of deep love. Whoa! Chat! It's important to know stock syndrome isn't an official mental health diagnosis. It's simply loving someone who has hurt you does automatically mean you have it. In relationship terms, trauma bonding may sometimes describe pattern more accurately, especially when affection and mistreatment of people alter. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jay, is that real? If you're asking, because relationship, I could also explain trauma bonding versus genuinely being in love is a simple way. Explain. I want to know. A trauma bond can develop when someone repeatedly hurts you, rejects you, or disrespects you, disappears, creates instability, then gives you affection, attention, apologize, sex, reassurance, and hope again. That cycle of pain, relief, and closeness. Pain can make the attachment extremely intense. You may find yourself craving the good version of that person, whether things go bad. Healthy love can still involve art. Ooh. I don't even want to read about the healthy love. Know what that is. Chad, what? If you're trying to understand specific relationship, tell me what's been happening between you and two. And I can help you identify whether the pattern sounds more like love, attachment, or trauma bond, or a mixture of them. I'm going to talk about it no more. It's weird. What is it? Then I'll go, no contact. It's just.
How do you love somebody that goes on live or comes on an interview and says that you tried to set him up to have him killed? Do you understand like the craziness and all of that?
Yeah, so why would he put that? Bro, that is crazy as shit. Chet, did you hear him? A nigga lied on me and said some shit like that's the truth.
But why would you let him pull up? I'm talking about you.
I'm just saying, like, because he's just lying.
Right, so why would you pull up and hang out with a liar?
Yeah, you're right. What? You asking them questions. Oh my God! I need to go to therapy. I need to go to therapy, chat. And minimize the harmful ones. Feel guilty for leaving or setting.
Child. Okay. So, interesting her to be looking up stuff like that. Okay. And she talking, oh my gosh, is this real? Yeah, it's definitely real. Okay. And then she go lying again, talking about, oh, he's lying on me. Like, no, girl, there are literal receipts online that shows that you did in fact try to set him up. Okay. First of all, the first time, Whack 100, he had those screenshots of the message. Okay. You leaked his whole address online. Cause to me, I feel like you was secretly hoping somebody pull up and do some crazy shit. That's the whole reason why you did that. Like, come on now. You keep hollering about if your brother wasn't in jail, and come on now. Definitely try to set him up. So, child, I don't know why she trying to sit up here and lie. Because, girl, you can lie all you want to, but the more you lie, the more people are going to pull up them receipts. Okay? Like, child, and then now she hollering about, oh, I need to go to therapy, chat. You think? Okay. Because you definitely need some mental help. You know, you actually need to be evaluated if you ask me. Okay. And get you some therapy and, you know, figure out why you ain't doing right by your son. Okay. That part. It says, why is she acting like she wasn't at Blue's door after that interview? Like, this is her first time hearing Jason ask these questions. Exactly. Y'all notice anytime the heat is on her, she goes online and bash Blue to make him look mad, to take the heat off her. She's so calculated. Right. Jaden was talking about therapy on her Twitch and possibly bringing chat with her. Now here goes Rock, the follower. Right. Child, she's the only one I ever heard say she needs therapy. She's the only one who can articulate the reality of the situation truthfully, despite her backsliding at times. She's the only female out of them that identifies her low self-esteem and the role it plays. She does need therapy. She had a very traumatic childhood, which would probably have explained a lot of her actions. Somebody said, I had Stockholm syndrome badly. That's why I kept saying she's showing signs of it. I lived with it for 6 years until I had to break myself out of it. It was hard as hell. It's like having an addiction to a person for real. I want to see the growth without you talking about it or him. Stop talking about this man. That's how I know she still wants him. When you're over someone, you don't even speak their name, right? And Jaden going to therapy, now she wants therapy. Remember when Blue tried to take her to therapy on a show and she blew it off? She sure did. She did not take that serious. It's hard to assimilate, but I'm glad she's understanding. She truly is growing, and it's beautiful. I thought she wasn't going to stream until after the fight. That's what she said. This is boring. You're talking about the same thing, then go back and do the exact same thing. Yep. So yeah, y'all. Crazy work. Like, we didn't even know her history because it is sealed, right? Yep. Jason is just another enabler. He needed to tell the truth. Exactly. He was holding her accountable a couple times, but it was a couple parts where you could tell he was kind of afraid to go a certain route with the conversation. Yes, hit the like button, please, and thank you. You said I hope Junior gets saved and took to the hospital before her fight. I sure hope so too. That would be great. Cause it's getting, the more and more time goes by and him not getting help, the harder it is to watch. Honestly, it really is. We're talking about Junior gonna heal himself, but she need therapy, right? Child. And let's not mention all those times she had the ambulance pulling up for her. You know, like next time you have a little breathing issue or whatever, I want you to pray about it and wait for God to heal you. Okay. wait to outgrow it. Child. You said, boy, she is so sick. She's trying to beat them charges, right? Definitely. Yeah, this year she told his address online and did. Outed it to the whole world. That's crazy. That's why I be side-eyeing Blueface too, because like, why would you be back around this hoe? I wouldn't even trust her. I wouldn't trust her for nothing. And Chrisean is a very unhinged, sick individual, and she's definitely on rugs, right? Yeah, she is. Absolutely is. She needs to go to therapy. She needs to take her son to therapy. Exactly. Come on now. Like, it's insane. She think just because she get up here and say certain things, like we supposed to just take what she say and run with it. We can't do that because we know you be lying. Like maybe your fans will do that, but those of us that's been, seeing things with clear vision, okay, seeing exactly what's going on and stuff, like you can't tell me he going to therapy. There's no way. There's no way. And you can literally see the demons coming out in her face, right? Oh, for real. If she's high and in the middle of a manic episode, and these episodes last for days and weeks sometimes. I have a family member who is schizophrenic. Chrisean is still a horrible person with or without the rugs. Exactly. Exactly, And I've been saying I really feel like she is a schizo. Like I very strongly feel like that girl is a schizophrenic. She does show the signs of it. She do, and then she be talking about how she be hearing voices in her head and stuff. So OMG, she's still talking about Scribbleface. I don't want to hear it anymore, right? Right. I guess she left poor Junior at the office space, child. Right, because you did not see Junior one time. Didn't hear him in the background. Like, where is Junior? You see, I think she's trying to beat the Ronnie rap with being mentally ill. You know what? It makes sense. She told Scribbleface, yeah, you don't want no smoke because you'll get smoked. She sure did. And his simple ass will be right back around her. He gonna end up not here with us. Exactly. He keep messing with her. I thought it was strange that Jason didn't ask her about the proof that Wack put out online about her being a setup queen. Right. He definitely should have came with the receipts. But all she would have said was, oh, those are fake. The Junior under somebody's blanket, poor thing, right? And poor baby. Poor baby. I wish I could. I got that receipt saved somewhere. Let me see if I could look it up, because yeah, he definitely confronted her about it. Oh, did I click something? There we go. I think it's this one. This is when they was on the little Clubhouse app going back and forth. Let me show y'all real quick. Hopefully they have the receipt in this video. But if not, I'll just have to look for it and kind of show y'all tomorrow. But let's listen in.
You came over here to do our first season.
Here you go, little girl. My name is
You are
Chrisean.
an
You want me to call you
afterthought.
whack
My
ass
son
nigga?
is older than you.
Whack ass nigga.
My
Like,
son is
girl.
older than you.
I don't give a
But
fuck
you
about
crawling through windows and shit. But I'm the whack nigga.
Who said I'm crawling through windows?
You crawling the fuck? How you get in the house?
Y'all just made that up. Just to make me look
We made that up.
Yes.
You said you crawled in the damn window.
This
Who
shit
shot a
crazy.
nigga?
I
Whoever
said I
shot me a
busted window.
bitch.
Like, what?
You know.
Huh?
This bitch, she is boy.
What's up?
You can't
Whack,
her
stop
damn lies.
playing. Like,
I don't even play with you.
add people.
Crawling through windows and shit. You came a few days before that and jumped in the damn swimming pool.
I just said that she broke in 3 days before that and got caught in the
You came in a few days before that, jumped in the pool.
I went swimming, my nigga.
But it's
Y'all
your
hear
house,
this
so
shit?
you should have went to
You
a
have to
damn
own up to
gangster
anything
house.
for sure.
Y'all did what? What
your
y'all
house,
want me
but
to
you
say? They
climbing
lying?
on the
Like they lying about certain shit. It's just like they
You
just
see when I
didn't
said walk out that door and walk in with a key or with the code? You couldn't
Who?
do it. You couldn't do it.
Why are you lying?
Everybody saw it. You was on live. You forgot?
What? You can change the code off your phone, boy.
No, wait. Look, my point is we did change
No,
all
bro,
that.
you just
That's
weird,
why you
bro.
couldn't come through the
Y'all
front
just
door.
like crafty as fuck. And you was like, oh yeah, I'm pulling up with cops. Knew you wasn't pulling up with cops because you
I
knew
pulled
what
up with cops. Y'all called the police.
The live did. The live saved me.
Y'all called the police. What you mean?
No. I'm scared to call the police. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not calling
The
no police.
police even said
nigga,
you guys called
y'all
us.
some Crips. Who calling police on Crips? Not me.
Hey, listen. So you mean to tell me?
Nobody calling police.
You mean to tell me the police didn't tell you in your face? You're the one called. This man ain't called. You and your family from Maryland. Is that what you're saying?
The live called the police. Her sister.
The live? No. A live don't call police.
You can call from bro. The whole city was watching. Anybody can call and be like, "Hey, I'm."
So why did you say I called it if you knew? If you knew, look, your sister don't know the address though.
12 siblings and brothers. They said they
Your
didn't call
sister
nobody
don't
because
know
they
the
wasn't finna do
address.
that. We was finna do the other shit. When the cops got involved, okay.
You was gonna do what other
That's what it's
shit? What
supposed to do.
what other
What are
shit you
you talking?
referring to?
I'm just saying, we don't
No,
call
what
cops,
other shit
right?
you referring to?
All right.
Cause you're a long way from home, little girl, to be talking that talk in my
And that's
backyard.
what I'm saying. These niggas
What other
not,
shit you referring to?
Oh my god.
Cause I don't play with you. Already trying to get the boy robbed and killed. What other shit you referring to?
Stop saying that.
It's real. You said what other shit you referring to?
You did that. You did that.
What other shit are you referring to? You was gonna do what other shit?
I'm just saying, if the
Better
cops
watch your mouth with me.
gonna do it how you wanted to do it.
You better watch your mouth with me.
Right?
Watch your mouth with me. I know you a coward though, cause I done brought women over there.
You can say I'm a coward, but who
and
are
you ran.
A fucking coward.
You ran twice.
Talking to a whole female.
Your tooth is out your mouth for running from a female.
Nigga, I ran.
You ran right into a damn unicorn. Them shits don't even exist.
6 bitches and
You the only one in the world that can say a unicorn knocked your tooth out the mouth. Because them shits don't even exist. Not a zebra, not a deer. A unicorn knocked your tooth out your mouth.
Hey, Wack, you matches your name, bro. You just a whack.
That's cool. I mean, when I got my name, you wasn't even thought of.
But I don't know what to say to that. I don't know how to argue with you. You're just.
I know this though. I know this. I know this. Listen, have you went elsewhere and forgot about? We don't. So we agreement that we don't. There's no business. There's nothing because you still crying about why motherfuckers ain't doing business with you.
I don't want no business, bro.
Great.
At this point, this is
everybody
fun.
heard you say, y'all can't drop me. I owe you albums. You know how delusional that sounds?
3, I don't know what else to say, huh? Because
y'all can't drop me. I owe you albums. Did you not say? Did you not tell that man he couldn't drop you because you owe him albums?
The bridge. That's you. You just grumpy.
Right.
For real, bro.
Okay.
You
all
can't
right.
do with me for nothing.
Okay. All right.
So why you hate me so much?
Hey, listen, I don't fuck with you because you try to get that man robbed and
All
killed.
right. Let's kick the bullshit. No. Just be quiet. Before you made up those fake messages and try to, impersonate
I made up, man. I don't even know how to do that shit. I don't know how to talk like you.
Okay, you don't know how to do shit.
That whole situation was you.
Out in the industry, though. That's who you are. You're whack as fuck.
I'm who?
So again, let's get to the program.
I'm
said
who?
what you just said. See,
I'm
I hate
who?
talking because when you get to talking to me,
you signed to the dude that signed to
break
me.
me down, all that, and you be.
Ain't nobody need to break you down. You broke yourself down. All you had to do, is play your position. It might would have been all right. But don't nobody got time for nobody busting windows out in condos and shit.
No,
That's
fucking
crawling through windows, showing up, jumping in pools. That's kid shit, man. Nobody has time for that type of shit.
No, I don't got time for. Never mind. See, look, we're not trying to.
You came over there and put your hands on one of them little girls that was leaving on the last day. You do
now
crazy
you calling
shit.
out, and then you want to call the other homies out. So you want to see how
I don't give a fuck. I got the video. Keep talking. I'll put it up.
Post the video, nigga.
You walking.
Fuck, y'all know y'all Crips. All y'all call people, right? You just said, all right, let's you just said how
what
you
a Crip got to do with me?
You just said you just called Shorty to beat me up. Woo, because y'all don't hit females, right? So who called me to handle y'all dudes?
But it was okay when you did it. But you're playing victim though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who said I'm playing victim?
You are when it was you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Wack.
But you're talking about me though.
I'm saying he got you to
it was
pull
okay
up
when you did it.
Okay, right. But
exactly, karma's a bitch.
Oh my God, it's like Wack calling me to pull up. Like nigga.
I know this.
Y'all know
you come
why I
over
pulled
there,
up,
you
Wack.
like to
Y'all
bully
know
them
why I
girls.
pulled up. Y'all know why I pulled up.
You like to bully them girls as girls.
Different situation. Just back up real quick. I'm talking about those shit earlier, like before you whatever. I'm talking about when y'all call me to pull up. Stop trying to like bash my name.
I've never called you to pull up.
I beat up Shorty.
I've never called you to pull up on nobody.
Work with whatever the fuck.
I have never called you to pull up on nobody.
Okay.
I have gotten you pulled up on and you run. You turned into Forrest Gump.
Okay, baby. All right.
Every time.
What?
I have the footage. You ran in the mountains barefooted at nighttime with the coyotes. Now that's some scary shit.
Yo,
oh.
And what you do? And what you? It's plenty of niggas that beat the shit out of you.
Oh, name one.
No.
Name one. Little girl, name one. You ain't been in California for 18 months.
I'm just saying.
You've been in California 18 months.
I don't Google you.
You just turned 21, little girl.
And every time somebody talk to me about you, they be like, yeah, that nigga's Wack, just like his name. And
that's cool. I don't know nobody from your generation. You are 21 years old. I know nobody from your generation. You can't talk to nobody about me. Nobody you know knows me.
You lying.
They don't. Just because they see me on Instagram don't mean they know me. You're 21. Anybody in your circle, you're from Baltimore. You're not from here. They don't know me.
Okay, you don't know me. That? You pulled up because you don't know me.
This girl's weird as a motherfucker. You a weirdo.
And you a weird ass nigga. What are you talking about?
Like, when you gonna get that next song done?
Not weird.
When you gonna get that next song done?
What are you talking about?
When you gonna get that next?
It's already done.
When you gonna get that next Blueface feature done?
All I gotta put it out. That's it.
Child. Okay, so y'all heard him. You know, she tried to get him robbed and tried to get, his own sister and his baby mama unalived. Okay, sure did. And I will find that receipt. I do have it saved somewhere. I remember saving it. But she tried to say, oh, like you made up those fake messages and stuff. Like, child. So yeah, she definitely tried to set Blueface up on several different occasions. So I guess she just gonna keep lying about that. Of course. Because when does this girl ever take accountability for real? Okay. Child. You said the way she lies when it's all proof online of all the things she has done. How can anyone ever believe what she says? Exactly. She's a liar. And then she sat up there and said, oh, she didn't break in. I got receipts on that too. She broke that window and climbed in. She sure did. And that's the time when she had wrote I love blue in blood on the wall. Like, child, just a liar. Yep, she been a wild animal, right? Literally. That's what I'm saying. Ain't she changed for real? She's still the same. She's still the same Chrisean. For real. Still a liar. She cleaned up her image and she is a grimy individual. Wack don't want nothing to do with her. Yeah, exactly. He never liked her. Never liked her. Yeah, she's a bold-faced liar. That's some dangerous shit. I couldn't deal with a bitch like her. Exactly. At all. He said that woman is sick, and the fact that we have to watch her abuse a kid is horrible. It really is. Yeah, she's Beyonce. Like, this girl has some serious mental issues. She really do. The junior is somewhere knocked out off of milk and Waukesha bottle. You're thrown in the closet with the door closed. Right. Child. Poor child. Poor junior. This is crazy. You said she is schizophrenic and have multiple personality disorders. Yeah, she is dangerous. She really is. Dangerous to the public. For real, for real. Chrisean should have never been allowed back in that house when they made her leave. Exactly. Never. And Scribbleface is nasty for laying up with her funky non-bathing behind. That part. You know? She should have went on home just like all the other girls did. But no, her obsessed crazy ass had to break into the house and force her way in there. You know? Mm-mm-mm. That's why you can't lay the pipe down on, just anybody. Some of those be crazy. Hey, Susie. Hey, love. But yeah. Child, a hot mess. So when she get up there talking about she ain't never tried to set that boy up, that was a lie, okay? He said, I feel like I would have to keep my head on a swivel thinking about how many enemies she makes. Exactly. For real. But let's get into some more clips because, yeah, this girl was definitely going through, it seems like, a manic episode, okay? I showed y'all a few clips last night. But let's get into the one where she was talking about, well, let me see. Where is that clip? I think it's this one. Let me share my screen. All right. It says Chrisean broke down in tears while revealing her family situations after Blueface refused to claim Junior.
My daddy went through so much with his dad. My granddad raped my aunt, had a baby with my aunt. My aunt killed herself, bro. My dad abused me and my fucking mom, nigga. I don't fucking know why shit is the way it is when that shit happened to me and my son with my baby dad. I don't know, nigga. I don't know, nigga. And then it be so irritating, Chat. It be so irritating, like, because it's like those questions I cannot explain, bro. My daddy went through so much with his dad. My granddad.
Okay. Child. So I guess she's trying to get sympathy. Now she's talking about her dad, what happened to him and his sister, whatever. Okay. I mean, girl, we know at this point it's a lot of generational traumas within that family. Okay. What does that have to do with Blueface? I'm confused. I guess she's trying to she's basically trying to defend her reason as to her messing with Blueface. You know, she said that she like, oh, Blueface is hurt. Blueface is hurt. Okay. Chill. And your son is hurting too. You know, so why, like, I just don't understand why that's, oh my gosh, he's so hurt. I have to, I have to cater to him and because Blueface is your whole life. That's what that is. Like, literally, this girl was like talking about him the whole time. Trying hard to get subscribers. I'm weak. Justice for Ronnie and his twin Junior. She's the one that's hurt, not Blue. Right. Girl, he didn't just start not claiming him. He been doing it. Right. Yep. Since he was little. Nevaeh just welcomed a healthy baby boy. Yeah, that's not his son. Child. Mm-mm-mm. A hot mess. A hot mess. Well, let's get into another clip. I think this might be, let's see this one.
That girl in high school, that girl on that TV show, winning that game show, that $10,000 out of those athletes, the girls around the country, with the JJ Watt brothers on Fox. Guess where I was at? I was homeless, getting abused by my boyfriend at the time. You wouldn't even know that I was homeless and getting abused at 18, 19 years old. Like, because I'm so good at what I do, what God blesses me with. God kept blessing me with situations to get me out of situations. That girl in high school, that girl on that TV show.
Child, she gonna forever ride that homeless thing. Cause girl, your sisters already came out and said y'all was never homeless, okay? If you got a roof over your head, you is not homeless. Homeless to me means you have no home whatsoever. Like, no roof over your head. Like you literally on the street or under a bridge, or you know what I mean? But this girl has always had a roof over her head. So I don't know why she keep trying to say that. Like, chill. And she's so full of it. This is the first time ever her saying this. And she said Blue was her first domestic violence. So what's true? Chill. Wasn't she with Ronnie during that time? Yep. And she also lived with him and his family. Didn't she also live with Tasiki and she took care of her as well? And she has never mentioned Ronnie abusing her. Exactly. 19 years old in high school. Says this man is not forcing you. You chose this. The lies. I am the victim here, right? I refuse to believe that Ronnie abused her. It looks like she did, right? No, for real. Because it's, I gotta find that other clip too where she was exposing her own text messages and literally it said she had pointed a blicky at his mama. So unfortunately Ronnie took in a mental patient. Child, and even got him into she had him in prison for what she did. Okay. Crazy work. You said that heifer is pissing me off talking reckless, trying to make it sound like Ronnie was hitting her, right? We would have pictures inside Sean Malone house. Yeah, she's talking about Ronnie was abusing her. So what she's saying, Ronnie was abusing her? Yeah, that's who she was with at 18, exactly. So everything is loud and clear until she talks about Junior. Yep, quiet on the creek, mumbling with a splash of God added. Exactly. Yep, clock it. You said this is the clip I was talking about in last night's live, talking about her dad. She is doing everything she can to take the heat off of the Ronnie investigation. Right. Definitely trying to gain them sympathies. Trying to gain sympathy points for sure. You said she'll be back in LA this weekend, child. I wouldn't be surprised. You said here's another story from her make-believe childhood story. Exactly. Like, girl. So this is the first time I heard her say her father abused her. Right. She always said it was her mama getting abused. Now it's, I was getting abused too. Like, child. Yeah, I think she'd be making stuff up too. For sure. Putting 20 on 10. You said, girl, stop. You was raised in a mansion with your white daddy. Exactly. Was definitely in them godparents' house. You said, I don't like her because of what she did to Junior and refusing to get him any help and lying continuously about him in therapy. Yeah, she is a vile human. She absolutely is. That's why I can't bring myself to like her. And I will not give this girl grace until she does right by that baby. Okay? Period. Period, point blank. And she makes up the lies as she goes, yep, she's deflecting. That part. You said she's definitely going to LA this weekend. Yeah, she got it bad. Child, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And I think Blueface got something going on this weekend too. I think he was doing something with streaming. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so this Saturday actually, let me show y'all real quick. This Saturday he's supposed to be having a streamer party. Okay. So, it would be interesting to see her, but child, he would want to keep her away if he knew what was best, because she been in caused all types of chaos up in there. Okay. For real, but yeah, but that's on Saturday. Like he could, she can come into town and they could be together on Sunday, Friday, you know. So, child, I guess we shall see. But let's get into some more clips, because yeah, this girl was definitely on one. One second. I'll go back here. Now here's the clip of the white stuff or the white substance on the table. Okay, a lot of people have been talking about this. It says fans are left shocked after spotting a white powdery substance during Chrisean's live stream. Okay, so let me zoom in here. Y'all can see it's clearly some powder here on this table. Okay. Yeah, this girl is batshit crazy. Cause how you go from cussing to chill, mess. But yeah, so this is what people are talking about here. Um, That's crazy. It says Pediasure is liquid. It's not powder. Let's not act like all of a sudden he drinks powdered milk. Exactly. Yeah, because they was trying to say, oh, it's formula. Like, chill. What are they shocked about exactly? Child, I can't with her. It says formula. It says she be coked up. We knew that already. Ain't no cocaine Western ain't stuff like that. Ain't no fiend gonna leave no blowout laying around like that. You never know. Somebody said I knew it. Okay. And you said I knew she was high as gas prices, and I don't mean the tree, right? Definitely was. The way she screams is so annoying. I can't believe folks pay for this, right? Yeah, she definitely on that pearly girl. Right, that part. You said holy shit hands. Right, high as the cost of living, right. Is she dangling money and Ronnie over Scribbleface head? Shannon gonna get Blue unalived if he don't comply, child. I don't put nothing past that girl, nothing. Yeah, she definitely needs to go on and get her a restraining order for sure, because that girl is absolutely insane. Right, G, you're about to have a balls party, like I'm weak. Like, come on now. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Little balls party. What's she gonna be carrying Junior around while the other toddlers running around having fun? Exactly. He can't even eat his own birthday cake. Can't even try. She might as well get him a birthday cake flavored shake that day. At this point. Do you know what she sounds? You know what she sounds exactly how she sounded when she was dancing and singing in prison in the high rise, sky rise. So that means this is what she does when she gets high. Right. That's true. You said if they think that's formula, they on that ski slope with her. That part. Yup, that's clearly line she made to sniff. Exactly. Exactly. They talking about ain't nobody gonna leave that blow on the table. Well, Chrisean hasn't ever been the cleanest. Okay, so it's very, it's not too far fetched. He said restraining orders don't mean a thing to the Mannix. Yeah, that's true. Her crazy husband is still went over there. And that's what they said the last time it was powder on the table. Exactly. Exactly. She was crashing out. Where the heck was Junior during all this mess? Exactly. Exactly. Krishan's so stupid. She didn't know Jason meant the theme. Not the time she put him in that ball pit. Yeah, poor baby didn't move. Exactly. Didn't move an inch. And he wasn't even catching the balls or nothing. That's crazy. Yeah, but that was the other interview she did with somebody else. They asked her what the theme was, and she said little balls. You said Vea better get a pow pow. F what they talk about. Yeah. Extra layer of protection. For real, because this girl is insane. But yeah, y'all. So that's what they was talking about. Definitely seems to be some cocaine laying on the table. Okay, that's crazy. But no surprise. Let's get into this clip. I don't think I even watched this one.
For you now, you're talking to me about Chrisean, the online personality that everybody's watching, and people online are just trying to figure out who you are, what this is. That's all. Okay. It's a journey. When do we all get off of it? When you stop watching. Stop watching. Okay. So for those who have an issue with the circus, stop watching the circus. Stop buying the popcorn. Stop buying the tickets. But you're an unavoidable show because it's in our face every day. So it's just like people stop posting it, people stop following it, people just leave it alone if you want to. Or continue to watch it until it ends up where? Where is it gonna end up? Somebody dead, somebody what?
In the arena. That's what's going up. In the arena. Me on the pulpit. Saving discipling. People giving their life to the Lord. That's where it's going to end up at. That's what I should have said. Okay.
For you now, you're talking to me about Chrisean.
Child. So Jason was asking her, how is this gonna end? Somebody getting hurt or worse. Okay. And now she's trying to switch it up and say, oh, it's gonna end in the pulpit and Jesus this and Jesus that and in the ring and all that. Like Child, okay. We know how you get. We know how you get. Yeah, the devil on the pulpit, right. And what was the point of the interview? She talked in circles the whole time, then had the audacity to react to it. Exactly. Literally. You said that Bali thinking at Nikki Baby house. Oh, she threw that out as soon as Chrisean and Junior left their house. Child. Who has Junior? Who has Junior? Was he in the same house she was couch surfing at? That's a good question. Because I don't even think he ever popped up on this stream. I don't think he even. Probably with Tessa or. Child, you never know. Probably in the next room. You know how she probably having somebody babysit him while she in there acting a plum fool. Okay. But let's get into. Let's see. Another clip. Yeah, I'm gonna just get this one. All right, let me share my screen. All right, it says Chrisean claims she's not in denial after receiving criticism for saying her son will outgrow his challenges. Y'all haven't seen God work in your life before. I've seen God move. Okay, let's get into it.
God has the last say on any and everything. When I said that out of love and faith and what I know from my God. Everybody be trying to play like, oh, she said that because she's in denial. Oh, she said that because of... No, I said that because I'm his motherfucking mother, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What are you saying? What are you saying? Petey. Let's start with Petey. Petey couldn't talk. He stuttered. What else? All his teeth was rotten. You know what my mom told everybody? He's gonna outgrow it. That's my baby. Jesus got us. She nurtured us. She did the best she could. She did what she could do. My little brother is D1. He don't stutter. He's not short and fat no more. Nothing was wrong with him, bro. Nothing was wrong with my little brother. Because my mom knew God had the last say over my brother. What are you talking about? Our brother is D1, about to go to the league, bro. On God in heaven. So it's like, y'all haven't seen nothing for real. Y'all haven't seen God work in your life before. So y'all going off of what y'all went through. I seen God move. God has the last say on any and every.
Child. So in other words, she's still very much delusional. All right. Now she's trying to make it make sense, and it's just not working. Okay. Because how do you compare disabilities to rotten teeth and a stutter? You're comparing apples and oranges. You can't compare apples to oranges, okay? You can't outgrow rotten teeth. What? Huh? Hello? No, you think the rotten teeth is just gonna disappear? No, you got to take the baby to the dentist. You got to get the work done, and get silver caps or whatever they need to do to make sure the teeth are healthy again. What are you talking about? And yes, with stuttering, I've seen people that have had like speech impediments, stuttering and all that. And yes, they do, with help, okay, with help and classes, therapies, of course. Yeah, they can get to talking again, or they can get to talking normally without all the stuttering and stuff. Like, what is this girl talking about? That's nothing compared to what Junior is facing health-wise. That's not even the right comparison. Like, is this girl seriously for real? She really think he's just gonna outgrow his delayed milestones. Like, that's just crazy as hell to me. And that just, with her saying that, shows that she really is just like relying on God to fix her child, and that's insane. Like, yes, I do believe in the power of God, but it's like, how, like, you can't just solely depend on that for your son to get to where he needs to be. That's just insane. Absolutely crazy. Like, I can't even believe she fixed her mouth to say that or to make that comparison. Like, are you dumb? Are you okay? Okay. Rotten teeth don't compare to seizures. Rotten teeth don't compare to clubbed feet. Rotten teeth don't compare to possible neurological issues. Okay. Rotten teeth don't compare to somebody not being able to eat solids. Somebody not possibly not being able to see. Somebody not even taking their first steps, and their third birthday is around the corner. Are we doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now? This girl is sick. This girl is beyond sick. Yeah, faith without work is dead. Absolutely. She sound like my mama. God's gonna heal my blood sugar while she eating a brownie blizzard with extra fudge from DQ. Yeah, okay. Faith and delusion are two different things. Exactly. Comparing stuttering to an undiagnosed disability is wild. Stuttering can be outgrown, and undiagnosed disability cannot. So first wasn't nothing wrong with him, and now God gonna heal him in 30 days. After you just got baptized and sitting with the same ex you say he saved you from, child. God will definitely move mountains as long as you're getting the child the help he needs, not just waiting for a miracle. Exactly. Exactly. She always bringing up God as a cloaking device to mask the fact that she's the reason why her son is in this condition. You could have faith with you could have faith that with therapy, Junior will make some progress if she's being consistent with his therapies, but it's not something that he can grow out of. Exactly. Exactly. My homeboy lost his foot. He swears it's going to grow back. Be safe, though. I pray she has a true encounter with you, not the one that she thinks she has, but the one that truly turns into a testimony. She's talking about God. Okay, so when he's 5, still in a diaper and a stroller because she's leaving it up to God and God only, I don't want to see the nobody's perfect excuses. It's one thing to pray and speak it into existence, but you have to stay on path and do your part as well. Exactly. Yeah, let's not mention the diapers. At almost 3 years old, okay, at least have that poor baby in some pull-ups. Honestly, he should be potty trained at this point. Uh, getting his first little pair of boxer briefs, or really, he should be wearing his little underwears at this point. God always gave us doctors, scientists, and common sense if we use it. If she gets her child properly diagnosed, then he can heal to the best of his ability. Yes, believe, but he gave us doctors for a reason. She sounds like she's in a cult. God is good, but disability and illness is real. Prayer can only do so much. Medicine and treatment is sometimes needed. Exactly. Exactly. She forgot the part about the Lord helps those who help themselves, right? She can't even outgrow Blueface. Exactly. Joe. Yeah. It's a hot mess. So, yeah. I guess she's waiting on God to, lay his hands on Junior so that he could finally be where he needs to be. And that's crazy. Because, again, faith without works is absolutely dead. You got to put in the work. You can't just sit there and expect things to just, he's just going to sit there and outgrow it. And, he's going to be walking and talking and eating in no time. Okay. And let's not forget she got up here and said he already was. Just lying. Okay. Come on now. This is actually diabolical. It really is. I'm still flabbergasted that she just compared Junior to some rotten ass teeth. Huh? Hello? Is she for real right now? Can't make it up.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
It's getting weird.
Like, child, a hot mess. Yep, Junior's suffering every day. He is. Absolutely is. So I'm telling you, she thinks she is God. She do. That's why she want to go to Jerusalem so bad. When really she's the Antichrist, if you ask me. The Chriseanimals address is not in her name. That's what we need. Yeah, I find it weird that no family is present, right? Child. And last I seen, Tareen was throwing little subliminal shade on her stories. So I don't even think she don't care for that girl. The problem is that she wants God to clean up the mess you made more than she wants Junior to be healed, right? God will not clean up the gift he gave her that she destroyed. Exactly. Yup, that part. Now we know she's hoping her tooth will grow back, right? He's getting too big to carry. Yes, he is. He's getting tall. He looked like he's physically getting heavier. Like, I guess he finna just be scooching around at this point. If Chrisean has way more diagnoses than Junior, she needs to be put in prison for life. She do. Mental institution, something. You said that's exactly why her family don't do anything. I can tell they're the ones feeding this excuse to her. Yeah, I definitely feel like, it probably started with Charlotte. Because Charlotte definitely seems to be a bit delusional too. So obviously, apple don't fall far from the tree. But she definitely be playing with God herself. And so that's probably why she be feeling so comfortable playing with God like that. You said it's one thing to prove doctors wrong with help and the Lord. It's another to be in complete denial of what you did to your child and don't want to face it. Exactly. Because she absolutely is in denial. Of course you don't want to speak whatever on your child, but it's like at the end of the day, Junior needs medical attention. You have not taken this baby to the doctor. Not one time. Not one time. But this girl be quick to call a doctor for herself for a breathing treatment. Okay. Oh, but you can go yourself. Wasn't she in the hospital? She was literally in the hospital around the time she was messing with that Glock dude. Literally admitted herself into the hospital. But you can't take your son to the doctor? Like, it'll be different. We actually seen some progress with Junior, but that's why that negates everything she says about him going to the doctor or therapy. That boy is not going to therapy. Because again, we will see some sort of progress. Something. He said, "I'm a loss for words after I heard her say he will grow out of it." Yeah, and I wonder what Brandy Stocksdale is saying about all the footage of that demonic baby disabler. Child, for real, it's insane. Your rotten teeth is dental neglect, and who cares for a child's teeth? Exactly. That's not even That's what I'm saying. Like, how are you comparing rotten teeth to what's going on with Junior, or what could potentially be going on with Junior? Okay, Junior's teeth are seemingly okay for now, but it's just like, girl, what are you talking about? She really thought she ate with that. Like, oh, my brother outgrew rotten teeth, so my son's gonna outgrow. Child, just sound crazy as hell. He just wake up and walk with his feet flat on the ground and ask what's for breakfast. Exactly. And she really think that's gonna happen. He finna just wake up one day and and walk, talk, and eat. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You said Krishan and I would have fought if she called EMS to my stream house and didn't tell me, right? It's crazy. And they looked annoyed the whole time. Like, why she got these people in my house? And she got them on the shade stream when he kept telling her to go out the room for them. Yeah, she stayed in the room for attention and views. She sure did. Yeah, called it EMT. Sure did. Yeah, the Glock dude. Yep. Child. He was talking about her too, talking about his meat was burning after laying down with her. That's crazy. She just out here burning people. Junior needs to be stretched out in a custom wheelchair with his leg braces on and orthopedic shoes on. Exactly. He do. That's the only solution. Only solution for him not being able to walk. There's other things he needs too. I feel like Junior needs glasses. He needs glasses. Possibly, not possibly. He probably will need a feeding tube. It's all kind of stuff that baby need. But no, she continues to ignore it. It's crazy. He said rock stars can barely defend her anymore. Yep, they're back to telling people to mind their business. Exactly. Not literally. Literally. Oh, you guys are just haters. Okay. Whatever you say. And Junior keeps balling his legs up like an infant as soon as she picks him up. Exactly. Very infant-like. Okay. For a toddler, that's crazy. And you don't see nothing wrong. You think you finna just hold his hand and try to, get him to take his steps around the house? Like, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Y'all been seeing rock tart excuses all day, right? God this and God, and yes, God is good, God is great, but you got to do your part too. You gotta take initiative and get that baby some help. Period, point blank. That's the only way he's gonna be able to thrive. And if you're not gonna do it, then let somebody else step up and do it. And she's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She's gonna continue to stuff him in that little ass stroller and give him that little ass infant bottle and go on about her day. It's crazy. Hey, inspirational. Hey, love. You said, remember she said Junior has a lazy eye like my niece? Yep. And the niece was looking like, I don't have a lazy eye. Yeah, she sure did. I couldn't believe she said that. Like, chill. I would have been like, dang, like that. Like that. Yeah, Roy been MIA. Roy has been MIA, which good because I don't know why he was around that crazy ass girl like that. Like, and you could tell he was getting annoyed with her too. And she was definitely trying to hit on that man. He said, Blueface loved that burning lava pit, right? I don't know how these chicks go behind that exactly. It's crazy. She thinks she's going to grow out of the Ronnie case. Right, that part. Chill. Right, all of those streamers are scared of that animal. Exactly. Like, literally. Because you just don't know what to expect with that girl. And she be talking like, starting shit. Like, And she doesn't believe in doctors, dental care, or wheelchairs, but she can't ask Yahweh to let her tooth grow back. Right. Yep, guilty conscience. Because she's sitting here trying to justify it, and it's like, girl, there's no justification here. Like, let's wrap this up and go get Junior some help. Okay. So I can't wait to see if PD has a rebuttal for those lies on him, right? Just like, and then how she know PD wanted his business out there like that? This is what I be saying. She be telling everybody business but her own. But what's going on with Junior? Like, chill. Scribbleface and Chrisean are carrying really deadly diseases for real, child. No, for real. Yup. I'm just burning. She trying to normalize her bullshit. She sure is. Why doesn't one of those random friends say, I'll go with you to Junior's therapy and see what she says? Exactly. Yup. That part. A hot mess. So yeah, y'all, she got up here and fixed her lips to say that bullshit. Like, man, the religious psychosis going on here is through the roof. Like, this girl is really sick in the head. Like I feel so bad for Junior. Because she really gonna sit there and wait for a miracle to happen. And it's just not, it don't work that way. People that, people who have disabilities, that are doing better and thriving now, got the help that they needed. Okay. For instance, like, just for an example, like Alexis Sky, her daughter, she was born with a disability, but she got the help that her daughter needed, and now she's like, she's thriving. She's very smart. She talks really well. She's doing great. You know, so that's an example as to what can happen. You know, if she were to just stop trying to make excuses and get him to a pediatrician. You know, period. Now let's get into, let's see. One second. Now, I guess she caught herself trying to throw some shade at Nevaeh. Okay. It says, not Chrisean Rock throwing shade at Nevaeh, saying she's not part of Blueface Circus, but the ones who are part of it look burnt the F out.
I'm not in that. I'm in the gym. I'm not in no circus.
So this is the circus.
Let us get out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in no circus. I'm in the gym, bro. Like, no, I ain't no circus, bro. Do I look like anybody that look like in the circus? Everybody in the circus look burnt.
Oh, is it?
I'm not in that. I'm not.
Child. Okay, now she trying to say she ain't part of the circus. Girl, yes you is. Okay. You keep talking about that man. You know, like, and first of all, you real boxy, so I don't know why she trying to talk about anybody in their shape, okay, for one. And for two, you know, in Nevaeh's defense, she did just have a baby. So, like, you know, I remember when you first had Junior and you was a little, I mean, that's normal. After you have a baby, you're not going to be instantly, like, slim. Okay, so yeah, she caught herself trying to throw shade. That was probably towards Jaden, too. Like, girl. It says, don't forget you was out of shape physically and still mentally. Exactly. And honestly, she still would have been out of shape if Blueface didn't tell her to get in shape. Okay, that's the whole reason why she started boxing, because Blueface was telling your ass that you was out of shape and you was built bad. Like, all of a sudden he put smoke under them feet and was, and now you in the gym and boxing and stuff. Like, child. She forgot how she used to look. Like, what? Exactly. And she was big. And she built a lot of money, but you also got to think about how many lives. If you know your family, if your family past was so bad, why would you put your son in that circle? Right? You want to break the curse, not continue it, right? Somebody said she looked like a jack-o'-lantern. And leave the girl alone. She just had her baby, right? Yes, you look like you in a circus, right? Especially with that missing tooth. Like, girl, child, a mess. The audacity. You said, Shanimal, please, your kid isn't even a porter, a Blueface baby, and you aren't his BM. Go take a bath dirty, right? Right? So I cannot stand this though. Even her big toe gets on my nerves. Not the big toe. I'm screaming. Sorry, but will someone please put this ish out of her misery, child? Yeah, definitely miserable. Girl, I know exactly what you mean. In August, get my ass too. Yeah, Alexis had a great support system. Yeah, she did. You said, I truly hope Nevaeh does not break the 6 weeks. Yeah, he's been everywhere, right? That part. Yeah, she's the main clown act and is. Absolutely is. Like, girl, who is you feeling like? Let me see here. Yeah, let me show y'all this one too. Cause child, I must have screenshotted this. Cause why she look like that? Like, what the hell is this? My goodness. Child. Yeah. This girl is batshit crazy. She always pretends she's talking to Blue and she's not last week. And she was on the phone pretending she was talking to Blue and the phone rang. Right. Does she do this hoping Blueface will see this? Probably do. A hot mess. I think that's when Lemon Pepper had texted her though or something. Hey, child. There was maybe I should play this clip because there was something she said. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if it's this clip. Maybe it's this one. Because there was a part that she said too.
There's no such thing called a delusion, bro. It's called faith, commitment, and consistency, bro. What? Faith with works, bro. Just because I don't broadcast and document everything, it's not for everything, bro. Everything is not for everybody to see. Period. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about y'all. I care about my son. Petey. Let's start with Petey. Petey couldn't talk. He stuttered. What else? All his teeth was rotten. You know what my mom told everybody? He's gonna outgrow it. That's my baby. Jesus got us. She nurtured us. She did the best she could. She did what she could do. My little brother is D1. He don't stutter. He's not short and fat no more. Nothing was wrong with him, bro. Nothing was wrong with my little brother. Because my mom knew God had the last say over my brother. What are you talking about? My brother's D1, about to go to the league, bro. I seen God move. I don't care what y'all saying because God gonna have the last say so, bro. What? Mark my words. There's no such thing called a delusion, bro. It's called faith, commitment, and consistency, bro. What? Faith with works, bro.
Faith with works. That's crazy. So now she's starting to say, oh, I don't got to show y'all everything and all this stuff. But this is literally the same person that said that the whole reason she was going to stream was to show people Junior's progress. Okay. Now it's none of y'all's business. Huh? Oh, is it because the internet people be clocking it? Okay. Is that why all of a sudden you changing your mind? Like, come on now. That's crazy. And I'm still flabbergasted by that comment. Like, girl, what? Teeth? He outgrew teeth? Yeah. This girl is slow as hell. No shade. Not the brightest crane in the box, okay? Well, maybe your mom didn't drink for 9 months straight. Guess who did, child? Stuttering and nonverbal are two different things. Exactly. He didn't get like that by chance. It was caused. So unfortunately, that's not how it works. It says, but give him all the opportunities by making sure he has all his therapies, which can help him grow out of it. Give him a chance. Mind you, cameras in her face 24/7. We ain't taking care of that baby. The facts, God is real. Lord help her. What a stupid son of a bitch. So he will grow into talking, walking, and standing, right? Child, a mess. Can't make it up. I wish I was making it up. He said, I've never been like this at any age. Yes, she respects absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. His spell nurture rock, exactly. How she talked about the boy, right? That's why I said, how you know he wanted his business like out like that? Got your nerve. Thank you, Inspirational, for the jewels. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You said go on and turn yourself in, bro? Exactly. That part. I hope they get on her about that too. You know, because I honestly think she should be at least locked up for child neglect. Because this has been going on for far too long. For real. Your girl, shut up lying. That part. Stay lying. Oh, you got me some more jewels. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. So why is she in that boy's house screaming like that? Exactly. You said she scared me. Right. You know, she always get real happy when lemon pepper be on the line. Okay. Overly happy.
The only reason why I bitch outside is I got a wire.
Authenticated by real humans at eBay, so I know it's real.
Yeah, the bitch got the wire. The bitch got paid.
Where would I find another one that's
I got
rare? I mean, eBay has an unbelievable
God bless
archive.
Libby Flubber in his motherfucking pockets because
You're holding up
that nigga looked out.
Pre-loved fine.
Ciao. Every time. But Zeus is demonic. Okay. Ciao, a mess. Thank you for the small doses of her. I'm weak. Got you. Yep, all them demons in her. Child, that part. Looking crazy. Super crazy. Yeah, she is very annoying. Yeah, her friends know better. That part. Literally. Yep, Blueface did call her mid. Called her mid. Told her she was big. He wasn't attracted to her. And that's when she went into the gym. That's when she started boxing. You know, she's probably like, oh, I might as well do this. I can lose weight and, you know, Papa gonna want me again. Like, chill. And you know that heifer ain't used to having anything. Yep, just so uncouth and tacky. She makes Burberry look like Bunbury. I'm so weak. Bunbury is crazy. Oh my goodness. Child.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Screaming. Child. Yeah, let's not forget demonic lemon pepper. Child. Her words. Nah, there were lines on that desk. This is the third time she's been caught around white lines. Yeah, she's wired up. Absolutely is. You know, and I don't know too much about you know, that powder, because I ain't never did that a day in my life, but I heard that it's a hard addiction to shake. And people have been calling her out for that for years, like literally since she was on Blue Girls Club. Like they've been calling her a crackhead. Her own sister called her a crackhead. I think Janet had called her one. Like, yeah, I'm starting. It's like it got to be some truth behind this, and many more people have said it too. Like, child, and she on it bad. Charlotte Jr. If she devalues anything she's involved with, she sure do. Whoever's house that she was at during this crash out, they all probably got free bags of ice. You get it back, you get it back. Yeah, exactly. Let's do it. Right. You said a rock star tried to tell me Lemmy called her. No, we're not about to pick and choose what happens off camera. Right. Right, exactly. She probably did hit him up like, let me get her for my sister. Even though you don't even like said sister. Like, oh yeah, let me pull up that clip too. Because Tasiki was talking about how Lemon Pepper was just talking shit about her, only for her, It's Zeus demonic. That's why they spent the bin for you. They missing one of the main demons. Exactly. Yup. Clock it. But yeah, Tasiki has said something too. Yup. She was saying like he was just talking shit about her, and now all of a sudden he want to include her, and like he want to match them up together to fight. Let me see. It says Tasiki says Lemmy links with her op Chrisean to arrange a boxing match with Big Lex, calls him a clown, and warns Chrisean they might rig her fight for Lex to win.
Just talking shit about her to me and Lex at dinner. And I didn't say nothing because me, I'm a gangster. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But the bitch ass like, come on now, nigga. You go size up with the enemy because you know I'm that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Dog, I gotta go with my ops. Bitch, you's a clown. You's a poop butt. Poop butt. Y'all want to talk about bitch someone one job, bitch. You better hope for show. You better hope for show that he still don't just give it to who he want to give it to. Because, baby, let's talk about it. Let's quit. Let's come to the front.
Who was looking for me?
Guess who takes my phone? Hey, for my sister, chat. You hear me? Hey, chat. I gotta run that thing for my sister. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Cause look, chat. I ain't want to talk about it till tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow morning.
Ciao. Okay. Not sure what happened with the video, but y'all heard the part I wanted y'all to hear, okay? So, yeah, Tasiki was saying, they was just at dinner, okay? Lemon Pepper was talking shit about Chrisean, but she didn't even say nothing because she really didn't give a damn, okay? She truly has cut all ties with Chrisean. She don't give a damn about that girl. Okay, that's why I'm like, girl, you gotta fight. You gotta fight for your sister. Your sister don't need you to handle her ones. Like, yeah, she lost the fight, but it's like, girl, don't make it seem like, oh, you gotta come in and you know, like be Captain Save her or something. Like, girl, please. As if the Ziggy ain't the heavy hitter that she is. Okay, boxing and regular street fighting is two different things. All right, but now she feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat her, and I'm gonna, she trying to make it seem like, oh, it's for her sister. Like, you a damn lie. You ain't like after all that stuff you put on the internet about your sister. I swear, this is why I'm like, this girl is really strange. She really is. Tasiki do not F with you. She was just up here calling you, an unaliver and, all types of other things. Like, chill. He says Chrisean cannot be Lex. Y'all goofy in these comments talking about if she win. Lex too damn tall and she gonna be better than the last fight. It says Rock your op, but is the one who basically put you on. I'm not saying what Rock did to her was right, but to be mad at Lemmy calling a person who came way before you was crazy. I mean, what I don't like is to get on social media and say this man was talking shit about your sister to you and Lex, and you didn't say nothing. It's crazy. Rashawn says she need that fate for you, Latifah. That don't mean she gotta be nice to her. I swear I don't like Rashawn, but I can't sit and let nobody talk about my sister. And she's not saying she signed up for or agreed to a rigged match. She's saying she believes she won the fight and that Lemmy gave the win to Lex. So yeah, crazy work. I believe it too, because that's why I said Lemon Pepper do not like Chrisean after all that stuff that went down during Baddies. What was it? Baddies USA, Chapter 1. I think that's what the season was. You know, Chrisean was doing a lot of bullshit behind the scenes. She was causing a lot of bullshit. Lemon Pepper came up here on his story talking about, you know, he's cutting ties with her and stuff like that. But because you're mad at Tasiki for, you know, taking another gig with a different network, you know, now you trying to call Chrisean because you know she don't like that girl, you know, as revenge. That's what I feel like is going on. And she wouldn't even put Junior down when she made those disgusting allegations on her own sis. Exactly. If you bold enough to call her out, stand on it. Exactly. Yup, she was holding on to that baby for dear life. Sure was. Right. Now she want to fight. Exactly. Exactly. The Tifa lead was 0 after the fight. Oh, nope, not at all. She definitely got, definitely took her home some money. Rashawn saw that check and wanted some of that Zeus money. She ain't fooling anybody but her delusional cult members. Exactly. That's all that's about. The money. If it ain't about the money. You say, yo, that pic on the bottom row of Chrisean is hideous. Right? Looking crazy. Meanwhile, her sister want to run a fade on her ass. Exactly. That's what he need to be setting up. He said, thank you, sis, for taking time out of your days and nights to put your content together for us while having children, working, doing school. I appreciate you, sister. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. I really love doing this with y'all, and I really appreciate y'all coming every night, chopping it up with me, clocking the tea together. Like, yes, I love it here. Thank you for saying that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, my love. You said Tasiki should keep her mouth shut. Don't say nothing. Right. She said enough, though. She want to fight Lex because she's always in competition with Tasiki. This has nothing to do with just the fight. She ignored Lex this whole time. Exactly. She sure did. That's crazy. And she's not getting no $500,000 to fight. Yeah. Yeah, that don't sound right. And Chrisean is jealous of Tasiki too. Yeah, I think so too. I absolutely do. I didn't understand demonic until Nate said it out loud. I'm weak. That girl is on a whole lot of different substances. Those type of people are called garbage heads. Dump anything in them, right? Yeah, she be on one. I believe that's how she's losing weight, right? I was thinking that too. I feel like with the first fight she had, I feel like that was kind of part of her diet. Like she was on that powder pack diet for real. Because the way she was at that conference, yeah, I was like, yeah, She definitely on that powder, okay? Like that's crazy. Hey, Petty Pendergrass. Okay, listening from the bushes. Hey. Do y'all think Tifa won the fight like Tifa said, but Lex won instead? Honestly, I didn't even watch it. I mean, there are clips online of it. But I don't want to just go off a clip. I feel like I gotta watch the whole fight to see. But if anybody did watch the fight, let us know. Do you think they playing with Tifa top, or do you feel like Lex won it fair and square? Yeah, that's exactly how she losing weight. Yeah, I truly believe so. I truly believe so. You said she breached that contract and he still wired her some money. Exactly. That's not how business works. They better draw up a good contract this time. That part, you know. She knew Tasiki wouldn't swing with her holding Junior all Wakishi'd up. Exactly. She knew. And Lemmy is scared of that federal informant, child. You think so? She skipped out on her contract and still got paid. Sure did. I think she had to do some confessionals or something to do that or to get that. And Rock always lying about how much she get paid. Now, why would one have to lie? Right. She did say she getting half a ticket or something, she said. Like, girl, once again, let her fans tell it. She gets tested, not while she's training. I think Mike Tyson said he was doing dope while training. Interesting. Yeah. They swear she get tested. Like, how y'all know that? Because actually, Rashawn got up here and said that they didn't test them. They didn't test the fighters during that first match she did. They didn't drug test none of them. You said it was fair and square? Lex beat that ass? Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm going to have to go watch it. Yeah, 1.3 million my ass. Right. Child. Yeah, that girl definitely be lying. A hot mess. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on. Let me see. Nah. Oh, here we go. All right. Let me share my screen. It says Krishan hits that 500K offer from Lemmy to run the fade with big legs.
Looking for me. Guess who texts my phone? Lemmy. Hey, for my sister, chat. You hear me? Hey, chat. I gotta run that fade for my sister. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Cause look, chat, I ain't want to talk about it till tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow more when So I'm the underdog now. Am I the underdog because my sister lost? Am I the underdog because my sister lost? How y'all see that heavy as hell? that fade from my sister, bro. Now I'm the underdog, bro. Lexton took out the heaviest hitter, bro. Now I'm the underdog. I'm like, damn, yeah, one job, baby. Shit. Underdog beats the heavy hitter. Let me do the math. When the underdog beats the heavy hitter, that means they're the heavy hitter. So I'm the It's cool, cause one thing about me, here I go. I ain't underestimate nobody. I'm in that chat. I'm gonna be in that chat. I'm gonna be in that gym. Chat. I'm gonna be in that gym. Chat. I just wanted to chat with y'all. I don't even stream. Let me call my phone. It's like, I thought you didn't stream, Chrisean. I didn't, bro. I didn't for a whole week. I was in my word praying, nigga. You caught my phone with a half a ticket. What do you mean? I'm excited, nigga. I was praying. I was doing something right for a week straight. Focused. I didn't travel this weekend. I locked in. Like, all that stuff pays off, chat. God just want to realign you with your blessings. He don't want to keep them from you. You feel what I'm saying? You was looking for me.
Child. Okay. So yeah, she talking about a half a ticket, okay, to fight Lex. Okay, and girl, the devil give gifts too. Okay, ain't nothing. God ain't got nothing to do with Zeus Network. I'll tell you that. Okay. He says, haven't you been in the gym? You've been in the gym for months only, so that wouldn't be no different from what you already been doing, correct? Because you so-called have a fight on September 19th coming up that so-called been preparing for, but they still don't have an opponent for you mysteriously. She more excited about the possible fight with Legs than she is with the up-and-coming fight on the 19th. Oh, I forgot that one is probably already in a bag, like the last rigged fight. Child. Yeah, she said Latifah had one job. Lemmy is weird. He desperately just wants to see Lex get beat up. Somebody said, I think Chrisean got this because she's not lazy. She really gonna train. Lex fight with both hands. Chrisean used one hand and grab, which is not allowed in boxing. One hit, she is done. It's slowly becoming Big Lex Network. She's literally trending because she fought Siki and won. Who y'all got, Lex or Chrisean? I got Chrisean. She's been boxing longer, and the only reason why her sister lost because there was no technique, and her sister was street fighting. I also think they let Lex win, but whatever. Yeah. They said Chrisean is a pro boxer. Lex is an amateur fighter. They legally cannot fight each other, so please. I don't know what type of fighter Lex is, but she did say that she recently got her, what is it, license or something like that to box? Something like that. So, child, I don't know about that one. And she still got the same 2-punch, 1 uppercut combo after all this time when she shadow boxes. Where's the growth? I'm so weak. Nah, cause for real.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Screaming, right? She be doing that same like, child. That's hilarious. Yes, hit the like button, please, and thank you. He said, I know that boy is annoyed and wants her out. Loud heifer lying and screaming. Right. For real. Chrisean stays inserting herself. Tarina's supposed to be the heavy hitter of the family. They all said it right. How is she saying she's the underdog? Right. That part. You said, let me definitely call her because he's mad at Tasiki. Yep, he sure did. Because soon as she was announced to be on a different network, it seemed like, now all of a sudden he calling Chrisean. Yeah, he definitely being petty. Lemon Pepper is what's the word? He messy. I'm gonna just say that for lack of better terms. He's very messy. He be acting like one of the girls, child. He do. He might as well go on baddies. If she stays screaming like a demon, she sure do. Yeah, Tasiki asked her to do that part. She don't need you to do nothing for her. And boxing gloves are different. You can't grab like that. I still didn't forget that girl Weezy whooped Chrisean in gloves. Yeah, she quit and took them gloves off. Sure did. Yeah, she was socking and bopping her. Yeah, she was. So I forgot. Yeah, Tifa got her own show. Oh yeah, she do got her own show coming out too. Yup. But she was supposed to star on something on Now That's TV. Cause I seen the lineup on my For You page actually. So that's what he was mad about. They had a few of the baddies on there. Tasiki, Mariah Lynn, he was going back and forth with her too. I think Ivory, but Ivory was already on Now That's TV before she went to baddies. So, and then a couple other people was supposed to be on there. I think it's called Girls Will Be Girls. I think that's what the show's supposed to be called. So Tasiki was supposed to be on there. He did not like that. He was talking about, oh, it's in your contract, and you signed the dotted line, and in the fine print it says here, like he was going off. Yeah, ain't nothing pro about Chrisean, right? Because ain't her license not even active? It's not even active. She's not a professional boxer. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She doing celebrity boxing, but she swears she just went pro. Like, chill. Don't make no sense. Yeah, Chrisean ain't no pro, maybe a different kind of pro, right? Yeah, Lex got her professional boxing license. That's what I thought. I think she got her license. You said Chrisean. You said if she was, wouldn't her hands be indicated? I think so. I would think so. Chrisean fights like Knockout Nintendo, right? Child, right. With like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, where is Weezy? That's who I've been asking about since she needed an opponent, right? For real. Need to throw her in there. Yes, Slimmy is the queen of petty, that part. He definitely is. I play Knockout on Nintendo enough to know you got to fight and have a record before you go pro, right? You sure do. You can't go pro. That's why I'm like, how could you go pro after one fight? And then the fight wasn't even sanctioned. It was a whole celebrity boxing match. Celebrity, quote unquote, this girl. But yeah, that don't make no damn sense. Like, that literally, celebrity boxing is for entertainment purposes only. So how is that even possible? I'm confused. So let me ask like a bit ninja. He sure do. I know Scotty be over there annoyed as hell. I would hate to deal with a man like that. Yes. Team legs, period. I hope she beat the brakes off that girl. You said now the Zeus girl's going to Now That's TV. That's gotta piss Lemmy off real bad, right? Which is crazy because how you gonna sit here and do that when you be getting all them Now That's TV girls on your network? Oh, now you don't like it how they doing the same thing? Child, that's because he won't in on that bag. Child, that's crazy. Hot mess. But yeah, y'all. So that's the latest in the circus. All right. Y'all already know I'll definitely keep y'all updated. I think tomorrow we may go ahead and watch that interview. And kind of like talk about it, okay? Because I'm sure some things that haven't been clipped that we could talk about. Because people are saying she's been lying the whole interview. I still haven't watched the whole thing, but I will get around to that before I go live not tomorrow, tonight. Okay. So yeah, y'all, with that being said, thank you so much for pulling up. I so greatly appreciate it. And I really hope y'all enjoyed the show, okay? Shout out to my love buds, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything, okay? Don't forget to hit that like on your way out if you haven't already. And I will see y'all tonight. All right? Have a great Friday, y'all. It is Friday. Have a great day today. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.